Hello, we are the gay team. I am Gagey, and I'm here with Awesome,
Hello.
your most favorite gay,
What up?
and we are taking you into the gay zone.
Yippee.
Wow.
So, today, we are talking about two games. The first one being The Suffering from March 2004. So before you were born, motherfucker.
By like 2 months.
Holy shit.
I think the PAL release, which is May 14th, you are slightly
Oh
older
boy,
than.
I'm like 2 weeks older than that one.
Yeah. So, hey, when I was playing it back in the day, Hayden was
existed
alive.
Holy shit.
But there are people who did play this game
Before I
Hayden was
alive.
born.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got this back in the day as a kid on the original Xbox. I got my copy here with us. I really liked it. I had a lot of fun with it back in the day, and I still think it's pretty good. What do you guys think about it?
I gotta say, firstly, I appreciate you recommending a reasonably lengthed recommendation.
Let's go.
After the last few times, I was like, oh, the first game took me 3 2-hour sittings.
Yeah.
The second game, I just played yesterday.
Yeah.
It was so reasonable.
Both these games you could do in like one sitting each.
Yeah, I loved it. I feel like the length is kind of why I'm feeling so positive about it.
I gotta thank you legitimately. I fucking love this game.
Let's go.
The Suffering was awesome.
Yeah.
It was janky,
It was janky.
It was
as
janky
fuck.
as fuck.
but like, I can excuse it to an extent.
Yeah.
Because like, everything about it I thought was cool except for it being old game jank.
For reference, so, hey, back in the day, I played on the original Xbox, and I still got that copy, but it did get a re-release on GOG, and I bought it then, and I used that installer, and I gave that to Liz and Hayden, and I also played that version.
How does it compare?
Since then, that version has been delisted, and I'm thinking there might be a reason or two as to why.
Okay. Because I was wondering if, like, the original was janky with NPC movements.
Oh, Ties That Bind had so much jank
We're
NPC
getting
movement.
into that when we talk
getting
about
Okay,
Ties
yeah.
That Bind.
Yeah, so the original one, like a little bit, there's a little bit of like, jank. It's been about 5-10 years since I last played it on the Xbox. I don't remember there being that many issues. I remember it being pretty straightforward. I don't remember ever accidentally killing a person I was escorting.
I'll take that
Unlike
to
this
mean-
time.
Okay, I've never accidentally killed someone.
Those fucking idiots kept running into my slashes.
Yeah. They kept running into my grenades.
They're like, bro, you're seeing me. I'm a big scary monster.
Well, no, they're not seeing you as a big scary monster.
Yeah, we'll get into that later.
Yeah. For being... God, those NPCs. Sometimes they just didn't want to work.
No.
Yeah, like, the chapter where you're on the bridge and then there's the scaredy cat guy.
Oh, yeah.
I stood in front of that guy for like 10 minutes and he never activated his like, oh, I'll head with you bit.
Yeah, like...
And he's the guy that teaches you the gimmick of that stage.
Yeah,
Which one was this again?
Do you know the bridge where there's all the spotlights?
The bridge.
Yeah. And then there's the infinitely respawning enemies.
It's not like a.
I
It's not
remember-
like a bridge. It's like a wall that you're walking across.
Yeah.
And you can move the spotlights, and there's their big hell pit.
Yeah, okay. The
And you're-
spotlights, you're like trying to aim them at the hole to
Yeah.
stop them moving. Yeah. Because I didn't clock that as a bridge, but
Yeah,
I
but
get
like-
what you mean.
Because that guy never activated, so I was like, okay, I'll just fucking run forward. I had to search up the gimmick. Because I was like, how do I do this? And then I realized, if you befriend the guy, he tells you, hey, shine this on the bridge.
I think that guy worked for me.
That guy partially worked for me. We got out, and like hey, guess what? He didn't need to teach me that gimmick because I already knew it.
Yeah.
So I did the spotlight on the hole, did the spotlight on the bridge to kind of get rid of the other enemies. I walked forward, and it's like, oh, climb down the ladder to kind of kill the enemies down there. I'm like, cool. Oh, you're staying up here? Oh, I guess I'll have to clear them out and then you'll come with. Oh, you're not? Nope, guess that's the end of you.
Yeah.
Maybe I have to do something else? Oh, I finished the game and you never came with me.
I had a thing, kind of, which was like, I sequence broke an NPC. In Chapter 19, when you're on the Lighthouse Island, you know the, like, CO there that's
Yeah.
supposed to, like, help you through the area?
Yeah.
First of all, he just wasn't triggering properly. But then when he did finally trigger, and, like, we walked off to the, like, the generator that you're supposed to hit the level for,
Yeah.
we, like, clear out that area. I hit the lever, and then we go to walk back to the lighthouse, and then he hits his, like, flipping activate, talk about this thing, and he's like, oh, we've got to hit that lever. And I'm like, dude, I already hit it. And he just froze and
Dude,
just did nothing else.
for me, we activated the generator. We left, and he's like, we gotta, there's still some more things to, like, clear out or something like that. He said something that kind of indicated, like, oh yeah, I've got something I need to do, and then he just stood there.
Maybe
So,
that's what happened.
I'm like, okay.
It
I start
felt-
walking off, and he's not following me.
Yeah, that's what happened to me as well.
Yeah, I'm
He
like,
was just standing there.
and I'm like, I guess that's the end of his
No, he
quest
follows you into chapter 20.
Yeah, no,
He's supposed to.
He's supposed to follow you and continue on. I'm like, yeah. I was wondering why I didn't get the pop up going, you did good, T.
Yeah, because that guy's like the most useful NPC too.
Yeah.
He was pretty useful.
Because that mission without him is fucking tough.
Yeah. When I got to chapter 20, like, except for, like, the one or two parts where you actually have to stand there and kill enemies, when you're on that final stretch to get to the final boss and there's all those enemies, I'm just like, just keep moving. They're not gonna catch up to me.
Yeah.
So in this game, we players talk.
A
this
man
guy.
who is tough as hell. He is on death row because he was convicted and found guilty of killing his family. However, he blacked out and doesn't remember any of it. And when he gets into jail, hell breaks loose for some reason. Monsters come out.
We don't know why.
Don't know why. And then as he's escaping the jail, trying to, get off the island that this prison island is, he's trying to do a good old prison break. As it goes on, you find out more about what actually happened and some details about the monster within, and you find out a lot of details about the island itself. Now, whether it has spoilers for the suffering, you had a month to play it, motherfuckers.
Play it.
It's like 6 hours long.
Yeah, and like, hey, you don't need to play the janky PC port. Just emulate the PS2 version or buy it on PS2 or Xbox.
I doubt it's an expensive PS2 game.
Probably not. While I'm explaining, Liz, look it up. But yeah, so the game has a morality system, which at the time was not that common. Like, a few games did have stuff like that, but like, it wasn't as
Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne. The Suffering for PlayStation 2, $31. And $28.60 for Ties That Bind. The Xbox version is $10 cheaper on both fronts.
I mean, the Xbox versions are going to be better.
Yeah.
Hey, guess what? PS2, more popular. Worst piece of tech.
Damn.
The Xbox is just a lot stronger. From my knowledge, there's not a single game that on PS2 is better than the Xbox version. I don't think there's a single game that exists.
I mean, didn't the Xbox come after?
Like a little bit after.
Oh, wow. I thought it was like a couple years.
No, because... So the Xbox... So the PlayStation 2 was 2001. The Xbox was in 2002.
Oh, well.
Like late 2001, early 2002. For...
Less than a year.
Yeah.
That's surprising.
So the North American release date was November 15th, 2001 for the Xbox, and PS2, its earliest release date was in Japan of 4th of March, 2000 actually. I was wrong, it was actually 2000.
Okay.
So about 2 years. Even the GameCube is stronger than the PS2. It just has less space on its disc.
And it has too much Mario.
Not really.
It has one Mario.
It has like, yeah,
Mario Tennis. Mario Kart.
Mario Golf.
Resident Evil 4.
Yeah, PS2 also has that.
Oh, okay.
And like while it does play technically worse, it has more content.
But yeah, back to the suffering.
Suffering.
Anyway.
Yeah, so the game has a morality system, and depending on whether or not you help people, ignore them, or kill them, that changes what Talk actually did. In the evil ending, he killed his family. Neutral ending, he accidentally like pushes his wife, and she like falls, hits her head on the like a desk, and dies. And he's like, "Oh fuck." His son runs in, like comes in, sees that, goes, "Nah, fuck you," drowns his brother, and then jumps out the window.
What?
That's the ending I got, so.
And then the good ending is, hey, when he was in prison before, because like they do mention like, oh, when you're in Eastern, oh, you like shivved like almost all of the Aryan Brotherhood, and then like yeah, some guys come into his house, like break into his house, kill his family, and they're like, yeah, this is for what you did in Eastern. So don't know if they're part of the Aryan Brotherhood or if, because they just go, oh yeah, this is because of, say thanks to the Colonel, and then they leave.
Yeah.
And they do zoom in on the fact that one of the guys has blue eyes.
Oh no.
Okay, I didn't clock that, but I got the good ending.
Yeah, so
I got neutral because...
Would you kill so many people?
So you see, they ran in front of my monster form, and it was like halfway through a mission, and I couldn't be fucked reloading.
I'll give the neutral ending this. It makes a lot more sense if you get the neutral ending and ties that bind.
Yeah.
We'll get into that.
Okay.
The good ending makes no fucking sense in ties that bind.
Yeah.
Evil makes sense.
Evil makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, so...
Because I wasn't actually aware of what happened during the cutscene bit. I was only aware of what happened after on the boat. Because apparently that differs as well.
Yeah, so the evil ending, the boat guy rocks up and talks just like, alright, I'm gonna go monster mode, throw a big crate at you, and then go back to the island. Neutral ending, he gets on the boat, knocks the dude out, drives the boat off. Good ending. Dude's like, oh, hey, you're Talk. Yeah, I heard about your case. Yeah, your lawyer was dog shit, so you're getting a retrial.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, cool.
That's so fucking funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like, game was interesting.
Yeah.
We love this game.
Yeah.
Like, I think the setting and atmosphere, and then the slow... What are you laughing at?
No, I saw one of my notes and it said Persona 4.
Oh my god.
Shut up.
Okay, I had a boss baby, but it wasn't Persona 4. We'll get into that later. Filming, just the slow learning of what the island is, what the enemies are, what they represent about the island itself.
Yeah.
This is so cool.
Yeah, I absolutely loved that as a kid. Because, so, hey, imagine this. It's late 2000, it's 2004, right? So, you have this game with all these monsters, and it's like, oh, here's a book narrated by a southern gentleman talking about all the different monsters and what they mean and what they represent. And then you also have, another book of, oh, here's all the details about, the island
itself, yeah.
and, its history and all that. Mate, again, 2004. YouTube lore videos didn't exist. This was my YouTube lore videos I was reading. This is my fucking FNAF videos I was watching.
This is your Vashi video.
Yeah. I didn't have, MatPat making fucking theory vids about the suffering.
You just get to piece it together through the archives.
Yeah, I got to just read the archives and, look at what's there and go and, have all that.
Because, legitimately, I would play that again.
Yeah.
To finish the archives.
Yeah.
I would like to do that.
Yeah.
Because, God, it's a good game.
Because, yeah, I think there's, 2 entries that, you get an entry on Talk by getting the evil ending. And I think you get the monster entry by just using it a lot. Which, yeah, so for reference, there's we should probably talk about how this game plays.
Yeah.
You played the game, you know, don't you, audience?
Yeah, Curtis.
Yeah.
Like Curtis.
I don't know.
Yeah, so the game is a third-person shooter, or a first-person if you press control.
Definitely not.
Hey, look, it skips animations.
Does it?
Yeah, like if you open a door, like he doesn't get locked into an
Yeah,
animation.
I was going to talk about this in Ties That Bind.
Mm.
I didn't use first person at all in The Suffering, but I did notice that in Ties That Bind it was just skipping animations, like opening doors. It was like you didn't become inactionable
Yeah,
for a bit. You just like it opens.
yeah, and like the like the melee combat, instead of like doing your 3-hit combo, it's like you just do like one straight in front of you. So it's like, oh yeah, it's a bit more accurate,
Interesting.
and you don't get stopped. You can keep moving while doing it.
Hmm.
But yeah, so it's a third for the most part, it's a third-person shooter. Where you have a shiv, fire axe, revolvers, Tommy gun, shotgun. You can, if you find it hidden in the game, you can get a flamethrower.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say
they brought it up. They brought up the flamethrower, and I was excited to use it.
You have to find the instructions, a bicycle pump, and gas canister.
Oh,
I found the instructions and I was like, ooh, a flamethrower. And then I never found the other two pieces.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. There's like 2 bike pumps in the game, and there's like 8 gas canisters, which makes up its ammunition. So it's like, yeah, no, and like I only found like 1 of the gas canisters, so I didn't get to use it too much. And also, so you know how you go through solitary confinement area, and then you come back later on that backswing. If you move one of the like iron boxes to a certain part of area, like part of the hallway, and climb up it, there's a secret like room with the Gonzo gun.
The what?
The Gonzo gun.
the Muppet?
It's a chicken that shoots eggs out of its bum,
Oh,
and it kills everything in 1 hit, except for bosses.
a literal Easter egg.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's cute.
Yeah.
That is cool.
It has like fuck all ammo though, so hey, you don't get to use it too much. But like, hey, it's fun. But yeah, and so you run around this prison, and then eventually the island itself, fighting monsters, doing like small puzzles.
I think the overall goal is to like escape the island.
Yeah,
But to do that, it's like you get out of the prison itself, and then you're like, oh, we need to call a guy. So you go off, try and call a guy. And it's like, oh, now we need to make sure the lighthouse is working.
yeah. It's like,
Put
oh,
power back up.
we need a call for rescue. Oh, there's interference at the madhouse. Go there and stop whatever's going over there. Oh, this is some weird shit. Well, now it's stopped. Gonna go back, call for help. Okay, now we gotta get a lighthouse, activate that. Oh, there's some shit going on here. Okay, we're gonna need to do these tasks to do it. Sweet, now go to the docks
Yeah.
to get on the boat. So like it does follow a logic, but I do feel like for the most part you're just kind of like running around, just kind of going places.
It's like following the level design, but I
Yeah.
feel like in some of the big open areas, I did get like a little confused, but then I just opened the map and I'm like, I'm supposed to go to the asylum. The asylum's that way. I go that way.
Yeah,
Honestly, I never got lost enough to need to use the map. I thought the level design was really smart
Yeah.
in the way that it pointed you to things without explicitly telling you.
I was maybe less lost and more of like, I hit a split path, and I'm like, which way gives me like the bonus stuff before the real path?
Yeah, I was
yeah.
like, which one's the one that isn't progress?
The
Yeah.
amount of times I kept walking down the progress path, and then we were like, checkpoint. I'm like, oh, and then I turn around, go back, and get the other stuff.
yeah,
Because, like, I'd say the game is really good in pointing you places, but then there's the one spot, I can't remember what chapter it is,
There's a couple of times
where you go into the cave and then your son is in the water and he's like, oh, you can't swim. Then you go into the water and then a bunch of enemies spawn.
yeah.
And then you get the checkpoint message after you kill the enemies. And I'm like, where do I go now? You're meant to
that's
leave.
just a little bonus area.
I didn't I would have assumed that if the checkpoint didn't appear.
I think the checkpoint just appeared because it sent a bunch of enemies your way and
Yeah.
expected you to die.
No, my thing was checkpoint appeared. I was like, oh shit.
Fair enough.
And then I had to go all the way back. And then I was like, what the fuck do I do now?
I was under the logic on that specific point of like, normally when you go down the optional path, that's where you get visions. So I'm like, I'm seeing my son. This isn't the way to go.
Fair.
Also, I'm gonna say it took me way too long to realize how to kill the borrowing guys,
Alright.
the underground guys.
Yeah.
How did you kill them?
I would shoot them with my gun.
Yeah, so
Instead of the other way is they go down, you throw a grenade into the hole.
I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, it instantly kills them.
it instantly kills them.
Damn.
And here's the thing.
I did it accidentally.
Like, for the longest time, like, I didn't know that, like, playing this game back in the day. But as I'm fighting them, I'm like, huh, I just got introduced to TNT. Why would I get, like, my game designer brain was like, why would I get introduced to TNT just before, like, these borrowing guys? Like, that doesn't make sense. These aren't really guys you'd use, like, throwables for. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's what I was
And
thinking.
so I'm like, huh. And so, like, I'm like, fuck it, I'll just try it. I threw one at them, and I'm like, huh, that's a different animation. What the fuck?
It goes into the hole.
And then I realized, there was, like, two of them next to each other, and one of them had gone down, so I went into his, like, little hole. I'm like, oh, shit. Oh, so this is just an instant leap move. And then when I found out that, oh, yeah, you can also do it with flashbangs, I'm like, oh, sweet.
You can do it with anything.
You can do it with anything.
I didn't know
Molotovs.
that. Because I was using, like, I don't think I used a lot of the consumable, like, throwing whatever. I used the dynamite on, like, marksmans. So I'm like, those are tanky boys.
Yeah.
And I don't want to waste ammo. But with the borrowers specifically, I think I just stun locked them with the shotty. Because it's just, you shoot them and then they, like, fall on the floor and, like, oh, and then when they get up, you shoot them again.
Yeah.
God,
and
I
then
gotta
they fall on the
say,
floor again.
all the guns felt bad after I got the shotgun.
Yeah. You know what's really funny, though? The tactic that he's describing with the borrows and the shotgun, you can do that to a lot of enemies with a shiv.
Yeah, no, the shiv stun locks.
Yeah.
The shiv and the fire axe as well. I feel like the fire axe was better at it because you could stun things.
Yeah, because, like, I remember I think for a couple of the marksmen, I'll just, like, go and, like, the mainliners and slayers especially, I'll just kind of go, okay, need to work out the time of, like, tack, pause, so that way I don't do the combo, I just do the first hit constantly,
Yeah.
and they can't do anything.
Yeah.
And I'm like, sweet, I get to save ammo.
Yeah.
Which early on is a lot bigger of a thing because I kept running out of ammo early on.
I never ran out of ammo.
I was playing on hard.
I was playing on normal.
Yeah,
I
because
was-
I told you to do so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I gotta say, I don't like games where the difficulty is just like enemies have more health,
Yeah, and you
Yeah,
take
that's
more damage.
boring.
Yeah,
and it's like, because for the Ties That Bind section, I played that on easy, because I was like, enemies were kind of a bit boring to fight on normal in the original,
yeah,
but then I thought they took a too few hits on easy, so
yeah.
kind of wish there was a middle ground for that.
Because we'll get into it a bit more, but I started with Tazaban. I started on hard.
That game is hard at points.
Yeah. Got to a
We
point
will
where
get
I
into-
just couldn't progress because I'm like, I just keep running out of ammo. Well, it's early enough, I'll just restart on normal and just go through. At which point I'm like, oh, there's a ammo crate here with infinite ammo in it. I didn't see that. Oh, well. But yeah, so the original Suffering, I feel like it's not too hard. Like, there's a few, kind of...
I didn't die much.
Nah. I think most of my deaths were from me misjudging how much fall damage I'd take.
It was that, and one of my big complaints about this game is that the game really wants you to die to mechanisms of puzzles before working out the puzzle.
Sure.
Kind of.
Like, it's like you're in a situation and you're just walking around and then you'll get killed by something. And then you're like, oh, that's a puzzle thing. So let's talk about the bridge thing. The bridge thing from earlier.
Right.
Okay.
You get to the end of the bridge, there's a hole. Firstly, you're like, oh, that doesn't look that far. Jump down.
Okay. I never jumped off. I only took fall damage once when I was like, ooh, that's a big jump. Does this game have fall damage? And then I saved and then jumped and died.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yep, that does have fall
That
damage.
one specifically, it's not a big drop.
Okay.
It's a really... Because I looked at that and I was like, oh, that's a small drop. Even if there's fall damage, I'll be fine. Instantly dead. So I was like, okay, there's a ladder here. I'll go down the ladder. Why is the room closed off and the door locked? Oh, there's barrels. Shoot, explode. Okay, fair enough. I was stupid.
Yeah.
Oh, are you talking about this? Were you supposed to throw the grenade down to blow it up?
No, that's not what you're meant to do.
How the hell are you meant to do it?
There's a block in front of it. You push the block into the hole, and for some reason the block makes the barrels explode.
Huh.
crushing damage, I guess.
The way I did it was just like I had to very specifically line up my like mouse pointing down so that when Torque throws the grenade, it goes into the hole.
Yeah,
and then it blew it up.
No, I spent 10 minutes trying to do that until I got frustrated, opened a YouTube video, and was like, oh, I want to push the block. So many of the puzzles in this game is just like, I don't know what to do. Oh, I have to push a thing I didn't know I could push.
Yeah.
I feel like after a bit, I was like, okay, now I get this game wants me to push things. There's still some instances of like, I just don't get what I'm supposed to do. Specifically, when you get to the asylum and you're supposed to destroy the cinema reels, I shot them and it didn't break.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, I guess this isn't interactable. And then I was just stuck in this room. I'm like, what am I supposed to do? And I put up the GameFAQs guide I was using to help me when I got stuck. And it's like, break the cinema thing. And I'm like, dude, I tried. There were a bunch of instances like that.
Yeah. And like...
Oh, in this fucking asylum, when you're in the attic, and I was like, I've killed every enemy, but there's this one camera that's in a cage and I don't know how to get to it. That block did not look like you could pull it.
Nah.
I think there were a bunch of points where I was just walking around, just pressing mouse 4.
Okay.
And then Torque just grabbed the box and I'm like, oh, there we go.
Fucking mouse 4 being the default for interact?
Okay.
This isn't a problem with the game. This is a problem with this fucking port.
No. The funny thing as well, I think left alt works as well. It's
Yeah,
both
left
of
alt,
them.
yeah, left alt is...
It's left alt and mouse 4.
That's insane.
I just use mouse 4 because I'm used to mouse 4.
Yeah, I have a mouse 4, which is fine, but just like, mouse 4, really?
Well, because, yeah, it's supposed to be left alt, I think is the main one.
I can't remember what it
I
can't remember what it was, but mouse 5 did something as well.
That's heal.
Heal.
Heal, that's right.
Yeah.
That one I'm fine with, because I'm like, yeah, if I'm shooting here, then healing's there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just interact is pretty important.
Interact made sense for me to be there.
Especially because it's like, oh, yeah, E is the usual interact button, but that's dodge roll, which you can't do in first person for some reason.
Huh.
Yeah, you can't dodge roll in first person.
To be fair, I think the rolls didn't... Like, I don't know if
They
have...
felt useless.
I don't know if they have iframes or what, but they didn't feel useful at all. So I just didn't use them.
I mainly use them as, like, quick bursts of movement. If, like, a Slayer's right in front of me, I'm going to just... And it's about to attack, just hit it so that way it's a quick movement.
I think I might have done that a couple times, but...
Same with, like, the marksman. It's like, oh, time is about to shoot me. I'm like, cool, quick movement to the right.
With a marksman specifically, I found that your walk speed is enough.
Yeah.
Depending on, like, the angle you walk at. Like, if they're here and you walk like this, then it, like, dodges it.
Yeah.
But if you're, like, any other angle, like going in or out or, like, zigzagging or whatever, then you'll get shot.
Yeah. I'm not going to bother to try and describe Hayden's hand movements to the audience.
Play the
You can
game.
imagine.
You'll understand what I mean.
Yeah, hey, here's an enemy that stands in place and shoots you. Imagine the ideal walking arcs and unideal walking arcs. That's what he mined.
Okay, so now we're onto the asylum. Let me talk about the asylum chapter, because fuck that chapter.
I love this chapter.
The chapter was fun until the point where I was like, I have one camera left.
Shout out to the doctor.
Where the fuck is this fucking camera?
Which one was it?
The bottom one.
Ah.
In the basement?
No. The basement one was the one I got first. It was the one in the attic.
Yeah.
Because I was like, how the fuck do I get up there? Because my other complaint, this game fucking needs some yellow paint.
I did make a note. I was like, I need some yellow paint sometimes.
Yeah, it's just more like, Torque's clamber is so inconsistent for how high he goes
Yeah.
that I could never get a gauge of if something is climbable. Because, yeah, the solution to get an attic, there's a box, you pull the box to this open thing, and then you go climb into the attic. But that panel did not look like you could climb into it.
I was going to say, speaking of climbing, I didn't know this game had a jump until like halfway in. Because every time I pressed the spacebar, it was on a climb segment. And then there was one point where I was like, this looks climbable. And I pressed the spacebar and he hopped. And I was like, whoa!
Fucking, it's just like Mario!
Yeah!
Mario! But yeah, that chapter was confusing. Cameraman fight was a bit of annoying.
Was it?
Wasn't it just break the cameras?
You break the cameras, and then there was something else you had to do after.
It was break the cameras, and then
You get zorked by the machine, and then you fire a fireball.
then you shoot a fireball at the monster.
Oh yeah, Gas Man. That's the
Gas
one.
Man,
I'm
yes.
thinking.
Gas Man
sucks.
Holy hell!
So, once again, I get to cheat because I've already done this. I remember the solutions. Fuck Gas Man. He still doesn't work.
Say thank God for the game facts guide.
Thank God for that one YouTube video I watched, because I was playing the fight and I'm like, I think I'm doing it right, but there's no indication in game to tell me that this is the correct thing to do.
First of all, for me, it was like, okay, there's vents, like, pouring stuff up. Let me
Yeah,
pull
you
this
close the
box
vents.
onto it. But, like, specifically, it was like, okay, game has taught me I can pull boxes onto things to block the vents. Game has taught me that I can cut ropes with the fire axe.
Yeah. Or guns.
I use the fire axe to save ammo. Game never taught me that these random red valves that I've never seen before can be turned in the four corners of the room. I'd never seen that before.
I think you were supposed to be taught that with when you're going through the shower rooms, you can interact with the showers and turn them on and off.
Huh.
Like,
Okay,
so because the mainliners, they come out of like puddles, so you turn the showers off.
Freaking way.
Wait, what?
You turn the showers off to kind of make it so they can't keep spawning.
Dog, I wish I knew this.
Dude!
I flipping hate mainliners.
Yeah, what
Yeah, mainliners suck.
I just kept running past them. I'm like, these frickers keep respawning.
That room is so funny because it's blocked off by fire, but you can just run through the fire and be fine.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there was an NPC with you at that point, and I was like, man, you're fending for yourself, and I just like ran off.
Yeah, same. But yeah, back to Gas Man. Yeah, because I got to that fight and I was like, oh, those valves, they're releasing the gas, so they definitely want me to turn the gas off.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, you want me to cover the things? That makes sense. Why am I left with two open ones?
Yeah.
I get the point of it is supposed to be like bait him into the one in front of the thing, put him in the oven and cook him alive.
Yeah.
But like, he never wanted to go to that one.
My issue is even when he's there and you're doing the thing, you don't see an animation of him pushing back until like it's correct.
Yeah. Like, it doesn't affect him until it's doing it.
There was like a weird... I saw his face like get pushed back, but I thought I had to keep cranking it more and like wait for his face to go fully in, which is what stuffed me over, because apparently as soon as you see him move, let go, run, pull the thing closed.
Yeah, and like, did you guys free the Dynamite Man beforehand? The guy who's like throwing dynamite at you.
Yes.
So did he come with you into that room?
No.
No.
I think he might have broken,
Okay, because
because I remember freeing a Dynamite Man.
one thing that I guess might make it a little bit easier is that if he comes with you into there, he dies in that cutscene, but like he doesn't block one of the vents. The gas man can still come out of it, but you can't. But he blocks it from you being able to interact with it. So I guess that would kind of tell you, okay, hey, this one, like there's these two that are unblocked. You can't interact with this one. You can interact with this one.
Okay.
And so like that might make it a bit easier. But
Still bad game design.
hey,
Yeah, that fight is horrible design.
yeah, no, it is.
On another boss fight note, the electric chair dude.
Oh, that fight was really boring.
It
I love
Once you figure out what you need to do, it's like, oh, this is just
playing jump rope.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just like, I remember getting shredded the first time, and I was like, wait, can I jump over this thing? And then I could jump over it, and then it was just that, which was just sad.
yeah. You just stand in front of him, jump over the sharks.
Wait for him to talk for a bit.
Yeah, and then it's like he starts going, "Ugh," and you're like, okay, cool, turn, shoot the box, do it again.
I will say, I do like that you come back to that room from seeing it before.
Yeah,
Because I remember there were like the orb things around the power boxes as well.
Yeah.
And I remember trying to shoot it and nothing happening, obviously. And then coming back, then it like opens and I'm like, whoa.
and like also like one of the first times you kind of go like you're going through, when you see that room from like the executions area and you hit the button, you can see the dude getting electrocuted in there.
Yeah, I did press that button.
And so, like, that's his kind of introduction. So the room he's introduced in is also, It's not the final room you see him in. But it's the room that he dies in.
Yeah.
Which I do want to talk about. How do you get to feel about the three ghosties? I misspoke, motherfucker. Shush.
There's a ghost here?
Yeah, there's ghosties with us.
I meant, because my brain was like, oh, there's three of us and there's three ghosties.
Yeah.
And so I was thinking, oh, yeah, so you two, how do you feel about the three ghosties?
So
And I was going to then do a follow-up bit of which ghosty are we? But, whatever.
So it's Gasman,
Electric Man.
Cinema Man?
Cinema Man, yeah.
Okay. Cinema Man, easy dub. I love
Gas
that guy.
Man.
That...
Of course you would like the Gasman.
Ah!
No, here's the thing. I'm like, oh, I would have thought you loved Cinema Man because he's very, campy and like theatrical. Then I'm like, no, actually, no. Now that I think about it, yeah, Gas Man is your man.
I was doing the Gas Man fight, and I kept saying to Robin, "Oh, the smell, that smelly smell."
I didn't like the Gasman as a character. But the filming Cinema Man? Ooh, boy, love that guy.
Yeah, he's fun.
Okay, so you're Electric Man.
Am I?
Yeah,
Why's that?
because he's the one that's left.
He also likes Cinema Man.
Well, rip Electric Man then, I guess.
I mean, yeah, he died.
Yeah. But yeah, this game had very good suspense.
Yeah.
As a horror game, this one succeeded so much in just like being scary.
Yeah.
As a horror game, I didn't feel scared.
Didn't you?
I don't know what it was about it.
Is it because you are quite explicitly given, for the most part, more than enough tools to deal with what you're being confronted by, or?
I think that helped, but like at the start because I remember, I think I was suspenseful is the right word, I think, at the very start of the game when I only have a shiv and I don't know anything about the enemies.
Yeah.
Then, and like, because I can't see that far in front of me as well, but after like a couple chapters and killing a few enemies, I just felt fine.
That's fair.
I thought because you kept getting like jump scared by random flashes, but since I'm not expecting it, it doesn't scare me, if that makes sense.
Oh, for the fact that I wasn't expecting it, it did scare me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just keep getting fucking Five Nights at Freddy's jump scared.
At the end of the game,
Because
I was just kind of sick of them.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
like, I feel like, because I'm going to make the FNAF comparison because I'm FNAF, but for me, at least with FNAF, it's like the reason why the jump scares are scary is because they're built up. Whereas for me, I walk into a room and then I see my chud son in a flashback.
Wow.
And I'm like, this isn't scary.
My chud son who I drowned.
I just like saying chud.
Well, I was going to say,
Okay, I didn't drown him because I got the good ending.
I didn't drown him either. I got neutral.
I was going to say, which one is the Chud son? Or are they both Chud sons?
I was just calling them chud. I love saying chud son. They're both chud sons. And the chud wife as well.
Come on, your wife is nice to you if you're good.
Yeah, I know, but we'll get into it in Ties to That Vine. But every time I did something good, I'm like, oh, my chud wife pat me on the back. Because we'll get into it more, but it was very specifically, you walk up to an NPC and chud wife is like, oh, help him, T, and then the devil's like, kill him now.
I love you, devil.
So comedically.
Yeah.
Well, normal suffering first.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just like, I felt like the very claustrophobic setting of the prison helped push the horror a lot more. As the game went on, and some of those puzzles got a bit frustrating, a lot of the flashes, I was just like, stop fucking doing this!
Yeah.
I'm trying to work this out! Like, Chapter 19. Fucking Chapter 19. Because I went the wrong way. I didn't go to the way to meet the friend.
Yeah.
I went straight to the power plant.
Ah.
You want to know what I did in Chapter 19?
What?
I went straight to the cave. That was where I went first. And I'm like, dude, why there's so many enemies?
Yeah, I went to the power plant, and I'm like, doing that on your own is, like, fucking hard.
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't.
Because, like, you got two of the fire guys, and I fucking hate those fire guys.
Oh,
Yeah, the
boy.
fire children. Fuck. Ugh.
Those sucked.
Yeah.
Because that chapter could be 2 minutes if you're quick with it.
Yeah. Which honestly is a thing I do appreciate about this game. It's like, if you're kind of quick and mainlining it, it's like, no, the game's pretty short.
Could be like 90 minutes, I think.
Yeah, but like,
I want to get the archive unlocks. and
Yeah.
I want to see all the visions of my Chud family.
But like, yeah, if you choose to help people, it's like, oh, this is actually what fleshes out the game's content.
Yeah. I was going to say as well, I do like that after a bit, I was like, oh, all these visions are different and I can piece stuff together. And then I like that at the end, it just plays the whole thing in full.
Yeah.
I was like, that's sick. Love that.
Yeah. But yeah, so I'm like, we were talking about something. Where did I want to go somewhere? I don't know.
We're talking about chapter 19.
Chapter 19 was
We were talking about like fleshing out the game's content by helping people.
like, yeah, so that also does kind of, hey, this is a game from, mid 2000s. There's replayability in the fact that it's like, oh, hey, I want to get the different endings. So
Yeah, different endings. You get the rest
you
of
get
the
more you get
archive
more
unlocks.
value out of playing the game multiple times.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, so I do like the kind of side quests that you have to go on to
Yeah,
like
they're
help
fun.
people, yeah, and how that along with the archives helps flesh out this island and this world.
I gotta say, this game sold me with its early 2000s edge.
Yeah,
I fucking love me some early 2000s edge.
when I was replaying it, and I was listening to the conversation in the starting cutscene between the prisoners, I'm like, oh, I forgot about some of this.
I love early 2000s edge. It's so like try hard edgy. I've missed that so much.
Yeah,
They're like, oh no, we stabbed him with the needles. Oh, look at this guy die. Oh, you can electrocute him.
yeah.
These guys are made of knives. They're made of needles. It's great.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's full of rats. This guy's full of rats. You can't shoot him.
The guy,
He was full of
the full of rats enemies, I fucking hate.
I love those guys.
Like, in terms of like design, I'm like, nah, this is cool. In terms of, oh, I have to either throw Molotovs or hack at you, and there's like usually like 4.
I think they're slow enough that you can just stun lock Fire Axe,
Oh yeah, easily.
but I don't like that you're forced to take damage with the rats
Yeah.
because they just come out. You can't stop them.
Well, the thing is, what I would do is like, as they're dying, just throw a Molotov at them, so then all the rats catch on fire and die instantly.
I think I just used a bunch of Molotovs earlier
Yeah.
already.
But I
Right,
will say,
yeah.
as a setup for the future, this game has a good mix of survival horror and third-person action.
Yeah, because like this game, because like at this point in time, there was a lot of horror games were kind of like survival horror. Like you did have stuff like nightmare creatures and whatnot, but like they were going into this, they were like, okay, we kind of want to be different than like Resident Evil, because that was kind of the gold standard. And at this point in time, I don't think Resident Evil 4 had come out, right? But yeah, and so one of the funny things is that, the main sources of inspiration they were kind of taking for like how to do horror games was Resident Evil and DMC 1,
That makes sense.
and like
Oh, you mean Resident Evil 4?
yeah,
That makes me more interested to play DMC 1 now.
yeah, DMC 1 was going to be Resident Evil 4 until they're like, this is too different.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Okay. Because like I the other week you were saying something about how it had horror elements, but
yeah, it was supposed to be Resident Evil.
yeah.
It's spookier.
But like, just if it's horror elements in the same way that The Suffering is, I like this a lot.
I'd say DMC 1 is not really too horror-y. It's just a lot more like gothic action.
Okay.
Like honestly, like I'd say like, yeah, its horror is still in line with like the rest of the series. It's just a lot more gothic. But yeah, and like one of the things that's actually kind of funny is that like basically the entire game and its designs and its systems were in place, but the shooting mechanics hadn't quite been finished yet. So like, they have like all the multiple weapons and like the way the enemies moved kind of done. But the game, it's had a lock-on system, like Devil May Cry, and like I think like Siphon Filter and stuff like that, because they're like, our shooting design, like kind of thought process and design ethos is, like Quake and Doom and stuff like that. But that's not really good. Those games, sure they're on consoles, but isn't the best way to play them, and that's not really good kind of design for this. So they're like, oh fuck. And then Max Payne and Halo came out, and they're like, all right, no, we can do it. We can just do twin stick.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't put a lock-on system. That would suck.
Because hey, no, this is still a point in time where they're still figuring out 3D.
Yeah.
Like, as I said, like Halo and Max Payne were like some of the first games to kind of use that modern console shooter design. The very first one was, I think it's Alien Resurrection on PlayStation 1? It's one of the Alien games on PlayStation 1. And that has, move with the left stick, aim with the right stick. That game got torn to pieces in reviews because they're like, this control scheme is fucked up and for weirdo freaks. We hate it. Don't play it. This is the only scary part of the game, the controls.
I'm weirdo freak. I love twin stick.
Yeah, and then Halo comes out and it's just like, no, we're going to make this the golden standard. And people are like, yeah, fair enough.
I do gotta say, the shooting did feel a bit half-baked.
Yeah.
Like, I would have liked the game if it was more survival horror, less actiony. Because those action chapters, I was just like,
Yeah, that's
fair.
Chapter 5, I think it is, where you're just running through the prison yard.
Ah, yeah.
That one, because it's like, you got the big gun guys, you got the slashy guys.
Yeah, these are like, every now and again, they have the plopped weapon that doesn't take any of your ammo.
Oh, I hate the plopped weapon.
I love that
And then that one is like, if you go a bit too far in, a bomb will hit you. So you need to go in, bait the bomb, walk out. And that was the mission where it crashed on mission transition.
Ah.
One of the times it crashed on mission transition.
So
I've only had a crash on mission transition once, and that was after I like made it out of the quarry. I walked through the gate, and then the bar like nudged up and then froze.
Yeah, it did it for me as well.
Damn.
I never had a crash on mission transition. But here's the thing, people at home. We had so many fucking crashes in this first game.
Just 6.
I think I had like 8.
Not too bad.
I think I had like maybe maybe close to 10. Unless we count chapter 18. Because, hey...
Thank you for telling me about that.
So here's the thing, trendsetters. In chapter 18, there's a section where there's a mounted turret. And the idea is you shoot at some explosives near a wall. They'll open up a hole in the wall. Enemies will come out and you fight a bunch of marksmen and mainliners. That took me 6 attempts where I didn't die in a single one of those. No, the game just kept crashing at different points. I could not get through it until I just went, you know what, fuck this. I didn't get on the turret. I just used my revolver, shot the explosives. It exploded. I just ran past everyone and went into the hallway. Because I was intending, I'm like, oh, I'll just fight everyone in the main room, see if I can just do it. I'm like, can I just run past them? Yeah, I can. Sweet. That's how I beat that action set piece, by just not doing it. Because the game would just crash every time I tried.
I don't remember having issues with this chapter. But also, there were a bunch of enemies where... There were a bunch of times where I was like, oh, I just don't have to shoot anything.
Yeah.
And would run past them, because I'm like, why am I going to waste my ammo here?
A lot of the
That
game
might
could
have
just be
been one
run
of those.
past.
Yeah.
Which, like, I'm fine with. It's whatever. I'm alright with it, because I feel like I'm outsmarting the game, and that's fun in my own way.
Yeah.
But, like, because sometimes you are forced to fight things.
Yeah, I think, like...
A lot less in this game.
Yeah. I feel like that they would be well aware that you can just run past them.
Yeah.
I feel like they're like, yeah, that's a valid option if you don't want to use, resources. Kind of like that thing of like, oh, here are melee weapons just in case you run out of ammo. Well, also, here's the option, just run past. Except for a few instances where we want you to actually fight the fucking thing.
Yeah.
So I feel like, yeah, that's a valid option, because, hey, not every fight is worth fighting. Fuck that.
My big crash point was at the start of chapter 20 when 2 of the fire children come up and they will target me and my ally and both explode at the same time, and every time my game would crash.
So funny. 'Cause I never had them explode at the same time.
Yeah, it's just like specifically them doing it instantly. I was like, oh, great.
Yeah.
Right at the start of the mission, too.
Yeah, it's just you just going brute force and going, let me try every single option I can do to try and just put myself in a different position that will change their, like, enemy AI slightly.
Yeah, essentially. End of the game, final boss is Persona 4.
To an
Yeah.
extent, yeah.
You must fight yourself.
Okay, so I guess we can bring this up. Pat, have you heard of a Half-Life mod called Cry of Fear?
I've heard of it, yeah.
Okay.
I haven't played it or anything.
I haven't played it either, but I watched a long-ass YouTube video about it.
As we want to do.
Yeah, because
As was the start of the time.
this is what I meant by boss baby moment. There's a lot of things in Cry of Fear that I'm like, I think Cry of Fear came out after. I have no idea if it had any inspiration or anything from this.
Let me look up when Cry of Fear came out. I'm going to imagine afterwards, but hey.
Yeah, but it was like there's a bunch of like not really, I guess, like bits and pieces of design stuff and bits and pieces of like lore stuff that felt similar. Like one of the main enemies, like the Slayers. One of the main enemies in Cry of Fear is
Cry of Fear 2012.
It's 2012. I guess it might have been 2012. I don't know. I have no idea when it came out. But like one of the main enemies in Cry of Fear was like this woman with like blades for arms and like blades for legs. And I'm like, that's just a Slayer.
Yeah.
And then there's a whole thing of because I'm watching the YouTuber trying to make jokes and stuff, and like I was watching this YouTuber, like I had been watching them for a while, and then they started making more of this style content.
Yeah.
And then they had a running bit of all in the head, and every single time after a certain point in doing the suffering, I'm like, oh, this is all in the head. I get it. All in the head.
So
The back of this box is real funny.
yeah, so for reference, I have brought in my personal copies of The Suffering 1 and 2 that I've had since they came out. What is the funny thing you found on the box of The Suffering 1?
Prison is hell!
Yeah.
Experience the terror as you fight your way out of a maximum security penitentiary overrun with ghastly creatures. Your desperate bid to escape this horrific prison and the island that surrounds is only the beginning as you learn the truth behind the suffering. A full arsenal of brutal weapons. Transform into a hideous and powerful beast.
Didn't feel that powerful.
A horde of ghoulish monsters representing vicious executions. Wow, spoilers. Experience 3 different endings based on your actions. DVD extras. Sneak peek of PsyOps, The Midnight Conspiracy.
Mindgate.
Mindgate? Yeah, that says Mindgate. That's bad kerning.
I also have PsyOps, the Mindgate Conspiracy on Xbox. Fun fact, that game rocks. It's okay, but it's fucking great.
Like, yeah, remember what I said about early 2000s Edge?
Yeah.
This is what I love.
Like, I also... One of the things that's really funny is that, like, when I'm like, I'll grab these off my shelf. And I look at the back, I see Prison as Hell. I'm like, so that's why so many, like, fan-run, like, places and websites list this game as The Suffering, Prison is Hell. I'm like, was that a subtitle that the game had in, like, any region? No. Oh, it's on the back of the box.
The monster did not feel powerful. This box lied.
When you upgrade it, it gets better.
I found my boss baby note. More things that are similar is like they both have like a doctor character with a gas mask.
Yes.
The doctor didn't have a gas mask. He just had a surgical mask.
Does
So
this
he had
website
a
still
mask,
works?
similar mask. Filming, yeah, it was that the Slayers style, just this era game look. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But I was like, ooh.
Midway is dead, so I doubt this website works anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't. It takes you to WB.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn,
'Cause-
how am I supposed to know more about the suffering if the suffering.midway.com doesn't work anymore?
Yeah.
Game Facts Guide.
I use the IGN guide.
That one I was using, and then I realized it sucked ass sometimes, so
It
I
was-
used the one they stole from.
I stopped
Yeah.
using the IGN guide when one of the descriptions was just for a different level, and I was like, what? I started using YouTube guides.
Fair.
just so I could have a visual reference.
I kind of like the GameFAQs one because I didn't get to see.
Yeah.
I had to like visualize it in my head, and then if I like read too far, I'm like, I haven't seen this yet, and I get to stop reading. I'm like, shh.
Yeah, and also you get to know what I had to do whenever I get stuck back in the day. Because, again, there weren't fucking YouTube guides.
Yeah.
It wasn't even a guide or someone just playing through.
Yeah.
I think mine.
Yeah, you used to suffering long play, no commentary.
Yeah, exactly. I had to scroll so far down to get no commentary ones. It's like, I don't want to hear what you have to talk about. I need to know what the fuck this puzzle is.
I don't think
There are times where, like, if the first, like, 3 results do have commentary, I'm like, alright, quickly mute before it loads.
My issue with the commentary is like, oh, they gotta stop and talk.
Yeah, but you just kind of, like, scan through, like, the search bar and go,
yeah.
okay, there.
I mean, because of the suffering...
And then you put it on 2 times speed.
I mean, since the suffering ate all my other PC features, I had to do it on my phone.
Thank you, Joe Williams. This guide is older than me.
Let's go.
Holy shit. They did that right away.
Yeah, no, it was filming March 2004.
Fuck.
Like, they did this instantly.
Actually, one other thing that I forgot to mention about, like, technical difficulties with the Suffering 1 is that, so when I first, between me first getting the game on GOG and now, I have changed computers, right? But, like, I still have, like, that old computer I use it for, you know, just day-to-day stuff. That one has 2 monitors. Whenever I'd boot up the game, it would only run on my second monitor. I couldn't get it to go on my first monitor because I didn't know how, and it wouldn't let me change it.
Happened to me.
And
I don't have 2 monitors.
so, because now for the PC I did play it on, I just have the 1 monitor. Yeah, it wasn't an issue. So yeah, it defaults to monitor 2 as well.
That's so funny.
Which is another reason why when you're like, oh, should I play this on controller? I'm like, I wouldn't trust it, mate.
I was just wondering because, like, some games I feel better on controller if they're originally from a console. Like, it's a shooter, so...
Yeah, like, it originally was on console, but, like, no. It's still a shooter.
If it's a shooter, I'll keyboard and mouse.
Yeah.
Hate these guys.
Well, guys.
Mainliners.
Hate them. Hate them so fucking much.
I'm pretty sure I have, like, multiple notes that just say, I hate mainliners.
Yeah, like, whenever, like, there's a big fight, and, like, I'm like, okay, there's a few enemies here, and I see one, I'm like, alright, I'm just mainlining it for you. Hey, I had to get one in! But yeah, speaking of monsters, so, like, we kind of briefly touched on it. It's like, oh yeah, hey, the monsters are based on, various methods of execution. Slayers are beheading, and I don't know why that means they have, like, knife arms.
It's just, like, general knife crimes.
Yeah.
Within the prison. Like, some, like, idiot with a shiv stabbed another prisoner.
I thought it was
like,
based on, like, types of capital punishment.
Not all of them, because it gets to a point where, like, the big fat guys that can't, what's it called?
Get shot.
Yeah, can't get shot. Those guys have nothing to do with the prison.
No.
They're just, like,
I mean, it's drowned prisoners.
No, that was...
drowned slaves.
No, it's drowned slave owners. Like...
Yeah, well, the slave owners... It was specifically the owners left, and then the slaves themselves drowned there, but then the manifestation of whatever this is the slave owners.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, okay, I'm pretty sure they had other things earlier where it wasn't just prisoners.
Because the marksman is like, oh yeah, this used to be like POW, like a World War II base, and so this is like everyone who got killed by firing squad.
Yeah,
which is not something I don't think prisons really have done for quite some time, and that's not something that was on there. But yeah,
like a bunch of them are execution stuff, like
and like the borrowers are like, oh, this is an accident that happened. No inmates were actually buried alive as a form of execution.
Like the mainliners are lethal injection.
Yeah.
Well, the game case lied then.
What?
It says representing vicious executions.
Some of them are. That's not a lie.
This one is saying all of them.
Okay, well.
Well, okay, yeah. Fair.
Honestly, the representations made a lot more sense in Ties That Bind, but we'll get you...
Yeah. I want to know, so what was your favorite monster in the Suffering one?
Honestly, after I figured out the gimmick the borrowers...
I still didn't like the burrows. I don't know if I had a favorite. I just think they were all, like, alright. Like, they have purposes to fulfill. and I'm like, I get what these are. I have ones that I hate,
Yeah.
that I want to punt into the moon.
Mainliners and any others.
I think those damn children, I didn't like the fire kids.
Oh, I hated them.
Yeah.
But also, that was just because their specific mode of movement was like, it didn't want to come to me, it wanted to go around me.
Yeah.
And that made my aim awful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the mainliners, those.
And I'm also pretty sure the fire children didn't get stunned by the shotty.
Nah.
Nope.
Yeah, like I feel like those, mainliners and those ones are the worst. And like
I feel like I'm forgetting some.
the like Noosemen just appear so infrequently and
Yeah,
do
I
so
forgot they
little.
were
Oh,
a thing.
okay. The one time I got jump scared was by one of those guys.
Yeah.
It was after I'd already seen them, but I think I was just like doing backtracking or whatever to try and like see a vision, and I like walked down some stairs and I got nabbed, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
that was the only time I got scared.
And like I get the idea, like, because I did see like a, little like a interview that they made where they talk about like, oh, we made these guys because hey, hanging is a form of execution, so we need, of course, we're doing monster based on that, but also hey, gamers don't look up.
No, I
we
don't.
we
look
want
up.
we want our players to look up, but like they come out so infrequently, and like I'll look up and I go, oh, there's the blood pools on the roof, so that's where they come out of. Okay, I'm gonna walk under and bait it out.
Sometimes,
Why is it not coming out?
yeah, sometimes they just don't.
Okay, this one's not coming out, so fuck it.
Which is why they felt the jankiest, probably.
Yeah.
Just because like they're infrequent, and then when they do come down, sometimes they proper nab you. Sometimes they just like tickle you, and you're gonna walk past.
Yeah.
Sometimes the hitbox just doesn't even activate properly.
Yeah.
And I just don't get hit.
Yeah. But yeah, those ones are the ones where it's like, I don't hate you, but I don't like you because you're not doing anything.
Yeah.
You
Like
didn't
whenever,
use your notes.
no, I never use the notes page in the manual because it's like, what the fuck am I going to use it for? Cheats? I learnt those by looking them up on GameFAQs, so I can just go back there and get them again.
There was some good tips and tricks in there.
I'm pretty sure 2 of them are like exactly the same.
Yeah, but there's 2 that say kill monsters with your insanity meter
Yeah.
to get more powerful attack.
Yeah, so
And then one was shoot Slayer in head so they can't see you.
What do you mean? Oh, the slaves can't see you when you shoot their head?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I think this is after a certain point. I think I was more enticed that bind, but I was like, I want to conserve ammo. I need to headshot things because I think headshots do more damage.
Yes.
To most enemies.
yeah.
But like to slayers, it felt like just it hit them in the body with a shotgun and they die instantly.
Yeah, it's just the shotgun.
Yeah, that's just
Yeah.
a shotgun. I fucking love the shotgun.
Shotgun's
Yeah.
good. A lot. In any game that has a shotgun, the shotgun is one of the best.
Yeah.
But yeah, one of the things I do when I talk about the Slayers, and I'm like, oh, that's a neat part of design, and kind of goes back into the talking about like, oh, the kind of lore of this island is like when you're going through the asylum. There's like an area where there's a bunch of prosthetics, and you can see like the the kind of like chest binder, like the kind of like abdomen binders that they have, that also have like shush, that have like knives coming out of them. So it seems like, oh no, these are prosthetics, and what the Slayers are wearing. Hey, Dr. Killjoy apparently had those and gave them to patients.
Yeah.
That's not just, oh, hey, the marksmen grew guns out of their backs. The mainliners have a fucking hedgehogs with needles in their backs. Seems like the Slayers like, no, that's just what was done to them. That was done while they're alive.
I gotta say, I thought, looking at the endings, I was like, oh, all the scary was in Torque's head. He was the monster all along.
All in their head.
Yeah, all in their head.
Yeah.
And so once we got to ties that binder's like, no, not in their head. I was like, huh?
Yeah.
I mean,
They're real?
sort of. Some of it's.
I mean,
Because, yeah, my big comment in the game was like, oh, yeah, no one's reacting to me turning into a big scary monster man.
Okay, speaking of this, I didn't want to. There was one point I can't tell if I transformed and I just got shot to death, or I transformed under one of the light beams and died to the light. I don't know. Did I just get shot? Is that a mechanic?
I don't know if the light I don't think the light does damage to you.
Yeah, it doesn't.
In monster mode.
No.
Okay.
I don't think so.
I guess I just got lasered then.
Yeah.
Because after that point, I was like, okay, I'm not using monster mode most of the time. I did find the flipping right click was so strong,
Yeah.
especially on like Slayers and stuff.
Yeah.
Because you just insta kill them. But like in general, I didn't find myself using monster mode that much. It was more of like a panic button.
Yeah. Because like
You can't heal in it,
can't
which
heal
very
it.
sucks.
Yeah, that was the main thing.
because one of the mechanics of it is like as you use it, it gets stronger, it levels up, and
Okay.
your jump move becomes like gets upgraded.
Okay.
Like that's the main thing that happens. Like
Because I only had that in Ties of That Bind.
Yeah.
But yeah,
because like I think it's like just a little shockwave, and then
it is just a little shockwave.
I think it then turns into like explosion of bullets, and then borrower chains come out, and then I forget what it turns into afterwards because I didn't actually get it to be that high of a level. Also, I was good with this and finished the suffering like 2-3 weeks ago. So, I forgot what the final upgrade does because I only got it in like the last chapter or two.
I
Yeah.
finished it on Wednesday.
Yeah,
This is Sunday right now.
yeah,
I can't remember when I beat it, but I beat this game in 2 sessions because I was like, this game's fire. I love this game.
I was tired after work, so 3 sessions. I sat down, played 2 hours, went to bed.
yeah. I think I did in like 3 or 4.
Again, short game.
Yeah,
I miss when games were this length.
yeah.
It's a nice length.
Also, one of the other. Okay, here's just a weird piece of fucking trivia about this game.
Yeah.
So it, along with Area 51 and the game Rise and Fall, Civilizations at War, those 3 games all have one thing in common. For some reason, the US Air Force had them as free downloads on their website.
What?
Don't know why.
Do they want to suffer?
They,
Don't know.
the US Air Force had ball game.
Yeah.
All I'm going to say is
Ball
that
knowledge.
the title of this game, a very good punchline for people telling me what I've been doing recently. I was like, I'm suffering.
Yeah.
There was one point, I'm pretty sure the wife in one of the cutscenes is like, oh, it caused us all this suffering. I'm like, whoa!
Yeah. I was like, oh, it's like in Ties That Bind when they say Ties That Bind.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that later.
Oh yeah, one of the other like weird bugs that I had was occasionally just some of the grenades I could not select them.
Yeah.
Like I was I'm like, is this a thing or oh no, you're supposed to. I think you're supposed to be able to like select flares from your like weapon wheel.
I didn't know how to click on a flare. Like I was picking them up and I was like, how do I use this?
Yeah, but like because I remember like I've seen like gameplay videos of other people playing the game. I'm like, their like grenade icon is yellow. Yeah, no, you're supposed to be able to swap to flares.
Huh.
That might just be in the console version though. On the PC version, you have to press T.
T?
Yeah,
I never pressed T.
So many buttons.
yeah, it's a keyboard.
Shout out to G, B, and V, I think it was. There's a group of buttons. They all did something.
Yeah,
One was like map, one was the archive. I love the archive button. One was another thing.
yeah.
I can't remember. I think it was the note button. I can look at my Chud family.
Yeah. One thing I do like about, and speaking of photo of Chud family, I do like that is your morality meter.
Yeah, I don't like that Ties That Bind gives you an actual meter.
It gives you a bar. I
It
didn't.
gives you an actual bar and the photo. I'm like,
Just give me the photos.
photo.
Because like talk looks different based on
Yeah.
what route you're on.
Okay,
Yeah, he gets more fucked. Like he gets more like fucked up. Like his skin gets worse the eviler you are.
Okay, because I don't know if it like you start good or start neutral or whatever, but I don't remember seeing the photo change. But I remember like in the GameFAQs guide, it did say that the photo would change, and that's
Yeah.
how you check the insanity.
And I think also like when you do your idle animation, like he will pull out his photo and like what he does changes. Because like I think it's like on the good, when you're good, he pulls it out, looks at it, then puts it back in his pocket. On like
when he's good, he pulls it out and nods his head. When he's evil, he pulls it out, shakes his head.
nah, because like The only other animation that I know that like I've seen happen, which I think is the evil one, is he pulls it out, drops it, goes to pick it up, but like he seems like he physically can't, and like grabs his head, and then just snatches it up and puts it in his pocket.
Huh.
So he seems like actually like
Evil.
distressed.
Yeah.
My le family, which I le hate.
Yeah. There was also, speaking of being in the head, so hey, if you start the game again, you play an extra level.
What?
There's an episode 0. There's
Yeah,
chapter 0.
I mean, the game tells you when you finish.
I don't remember this.
Yeah,
It says
Where does it say?
after the credits, I think.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, I was on my phone during the credits because I couldn't skip it,
Yeah.
so I probably missed it.
But yeah, so that was supposed to be the start of the game, and so what it is, Hayden, is it's Torque arriving to the island, him in like holding for a bit. There are some other inmates who are like, "Oh, that guy's fucked up. He killed his family. We're gonna get him." They start attacking you. You turn into the beast, and you kill them, and everyone's freaking out, going, "What the fuck?" And like they cut it for 2 reasons. One is, hey, it kind of makes the game take even longer to get to its kind of main core, like the
Yeah.
actual game itself. And also, you turn it into the beast, and everyone's just going, "Oh, take those weapons off him. He doesn't have any weapons. He just did all that with his bare hands."
Oh no.
And they're like, "Yeah, that kind of gives it away that it's all in his that the monster is not real."
Yeah. Okay.
Because like like the Slayers and the Marksmen and whatnot, they're real. Torque's creature, nah, that's fake. That's just him going berserk.
Yeah.
It's him going guts.
But how do they explain that for the second game?
We'll get into that later.
It's unclear.
'Cause I like this is where the start looking at notes.
Yeah.
I did get scared at one point. It was very early in the game where I think it was like in the electric chair, not room, but one of the rooms outside of
Yeah.
it. You look at the cameras, and I'm pretty sure I can't remember if it was camera. You see a guy in the chair, and then
Yeah.
it vanishes or whatever, and then you click to the next one, and you see a guy walking
Yeah.
towards you, and I'm like, holy frick!
Yeah, you do that. And like, if you then cut out, like turn around, he's not there.
Yeah.
But like, and if you let him to walk all the way to you, the camera then just like cuts to static and then comes back and he's gone.
Okay, because I see a guy walking slowly towards me, and I get scared because I'm in the camera. So I like let him walk a bit, but I didn't let him touch me.
Yeah.
I turned the camera off, and then I like, ooh, he's not there.
No one behind you.
That one was scary.
Yeah. One thing I do want to kind of mention is that so with the enemy design, a few different places kind of talk a little bit differently as to how much involvement there was, but from what I can kind of gather, they did like kind of concept, at the very least concept designs, and then sent them off to Sam Winston Studios, who are the guys who did like the makeup and designs. I don't think they did the designs. I think they just did like prosthetics and makeup for things like the Terminator,
Oh.
Predator, and were good mates with Steven Spielberg, and so they did a bunch of shit for him.
Huh.
And so they're like, "Yeah, hey, very big professional studio. Can you make our monsters look cooler?" And they're like, "Yeah, sure."
And
Hell
they
yeah.
did.
They did.
It worked.
Those monster designs are really cool. So yeah,
Suffering, good game.
Suffering is a good game.
One of my notes: the silly monster goofed up its pathfinding, so I had to help him through the door. There was so much pathfinding jank.
Yeah,
It's a jank. It's early 2000s.
Yeah, I know. I was
Bad
like,
PC port.
this is an old game.
Like, here's the thing. A lot of my issues with the game are literally just the port.
yeah.
One of my notes says these enemies have Bison's Psycho Crusher.
Oh,
Yeah, the
fucking,
Slayer. Yeah,
They just spin at you. Yeah, this was before I knew they were called Slayers.
yeah.
fucking the Slayers and Ties That Bind have a flash kick.
I'm pretty sure they have it in the original as well.
They do?
I don't think they just. I think they just.
Yeah,
don't
they
use it
just
much.
have flash kick, and I was
Yeah.
like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It had scrolling between weapons, like trying to use the mouse wheel, that just didn't work sometimes. Or like I over scrolled.
I would use the key button.
I didn't
I'll
know
just.
that
Yeah,
I
I
could
just.
do that.
I just like would go forward a little bit and go like, "Oh, yeah, press 5, press
Well-
3."
I didn't know I could do that.
Also, I discovered while playing this game that my PC considers the number keys and my numpad two very different sets of buttons.
No, the
Because I was
numpad.
like, I'm pressing the 2. I'm pressing the 2. Why is it not doing 2? It wants me to press numpad 2.
Yeah, because 2 and numpad 2 are different buttons.
I didn't
yeah,
realize
2 and
this.
numpad.
How did you not know this?
Oh, no, I've never used my numpad.
2 and numpad 2 are different. My game didn't want me to press numpad 2. It wanted me to press 2, like above the W.
Huh.
Well, did you want to press 2 for the weapon?
No, 2 in, like, the menus. Numpad 2 in the menus.
To do what?
When you're in the archive stuff.
Oh, right, that.
You have to do numpad 2 to get to your notes.
I use the arrow keys.
Oh.
Yeah,
I do arrow keys left and right, and then enter and escape to go in and out.
yeah. Yeah, no, I pressed 2 for fire axe.
But yeah, game jank, but I expected that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Game edgy, I liked that.
Speaking of jank, one of the things, you know how you have to like make a car roll down a hill?
Oh, fuck that!
I grazed it and died instantly. And I was just laughing.
No, that was me when you had to make the truck go down the hill. I grazed it and it killed me instantly.
Yeah.
Oh, that was one of my big puzzle issues with the game. Sometimes interactables do not look like interactables.
Yeah.
Like that car, I'm like, I was stuck in that section because I was like, how do I get up there? They want me to go up there. Go to this car and crank the thing that doesn't look crankable.
Yeah, that's the one I was talking about. Where
Yeah.
I grazed and died.
I mean, I don't know if it's just because, hey, there's a part of my brain that's like, you've done this, you instinctively know what to do. Or if it's just my kind of gamer brain that I'm like, okay, what's on the jack? Can I shoot the jack? No. Press interact? Oh, that does something.
It's specifically...
Like, those, like, when I see something that I'm like, huh, this looks a little bit different. Shoot it or interact with it.
Normally, interactables should look a bit more interactable.
I
Though.
was going to say,
It was dark blue.
very specifically, like, that jack looked like... It didn't look like an interactable to me. And in a similar thing, in the lighthouse, you have to, like, break those metal things. Those didn't look breakable to me.
I shot them because I was like, there's nothing else I can do here.
You know what's, for me, it was, saw those and I'm like, oh yeah, it's like that puzzle in Resident Evil 4.
I've
So I shot
played a
him.
Resident Evil game.
I'm sorry.
Cheater.
Also, yeah, that game came out afterwards. So.
I was going to say...
I can't believe Resident Evil 4 stole from the suffering.
One of my notes again, in the area with the slave owner enemy, you know the NPC that tries to get on the boat to leave?
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
just didn't work.
Yeah.
He got on the boat and then nothing happened.
Oh,
I know he was supposed to like fly off.
You did a bad job, T.
yeah.
Woman just didn't even say anything, I think.
Yeah. Oh, then he didn't get the map to his secret stashes.
No, what's in the secret stash?
A lot of ammo.
Damn.
I think maybe also one of the gas canisters for the flamethrower as well. And like to the credit, they are well hidden. Because
Yeah.
like it's just like, oh, here's just an environment. Oh, if you look closely at this wall, you can see that like it's made up of wooden planks. And it's not like wooden planks that are outside.
Lord.
It's not like the wooden planks that like are like bolted on. It's like no, this just looks like a wooden wall.
And you have to like melee it to break it.
Yeah, but
Holy
it's just like
hell.
the rest of the wall is brick.
Damn. Yeah,
Yeah.
I ain't seeing that.
Yeah. But yeah. Also, you can tell that like, oh yeah, no, these guys are, not subtle about the things they like. Of like, oh, you see on the wall written, "If there is a God, why does he let me die?" Which hey, I also like Iron Maiden. You see written on the wall, "Ticks and Leeches." I'm like, yeah, that's a good song. You go to the hedge maze and you see a skeleton with a fire axe. I'm like, oh yeah, Shining, yeah. Yeah, no, not fucking subtle.
Reference. I didn't know any of them.
Me when reference.
Yeah, like they were like, oh yeah, we're quite inspired by The Shining, and I'm like, yeah, it shows. And also, there's your Shining reference there. Did you want to be subtle about it? No, okay, fair enough. But yes,
My last note for this game, last thing. Final boss, it was kind of dookie
Yeah.
gameplay wise, like playing it. I'm so glad I was able to save scum it.
Yeah.
Like I could save between phases, so that I didn't have to replay the whole fight.
Oh, I want to talk about a boss fight and ties that
Yeah,
bind.
we're talking about
Well,
multiple things.
I wanted to say for the final boss of the first game, why did you need save scum? That shit was easy as hell. What the fuck are you talking about?
And he played on hard.
I kept getting smoked by... I think it was save scum on the extent of, like, I just didn't know what I was supposed to do for a while. Because I see the mounted gun, I'm like, I need the mounted gun, or the mounted gun. When the big enemy comes out, he is, like, on the mounted gun, basically. So I was like, I can't get to the mounted gun. And then, I can't remember fully, because Ties That Bind took up the rest of my brain space. But, like, I just remember having issues with this fight. The issues don't stack up to the issues I have in Ties That Bind boss fights, but we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, because with the suffering, like the final boss suffering one, it's like finding yourself as the monster man. It's like, yeah, it's a little bit tougher than the other enemies there, but it's not too bad. And then you need to fight yourself as the monster, where you are the monster and it's versus you as a human.
I think it was just like
transform. I just hit space and just kept jumping, and that just cleared out everything. And so I'm like, oh.
I think part of my issue was like I had to figure out what the boss's mechanic was that it wanted me to do, and I feel like I remember when I like tried to shoot Monster Me, I would take damage or whatever. I had to like be in a certain phase.
Yeah, I don't remember if it's. I'm pretty sure it's when you're fighting Monster You shoot him. When you fight a human you
have
if
to
you
turn into
shoot
a
him,
monster.
then you take damage.
Yeah. So I was getting confused by that.
Yeah. And then the big fucked up creature that just has like a
Dangling torque.
fucked up little dangling torque attached to him by like an umbilical cord. Yeah, you lower the fucking machine and you get filled up with purple juice and you just keep throwing orbs at him.
Yeah, until that point, I died like 1 or 2 times or something. But then once the machine came down, I'm like, oh, this is like the Cinnamon Man boss fight. So I just kept throwing fireballs at him and he died.
Yeah. Which, when I got to that boss fight, I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. You don't use your normal weaponry for most of this game, for most of this fight. I then look at my untouched flamethrower and Gonzo gun. I'm like, well, at least I got some enemies to deal with.
Rip.
Yeah. But yes, so that is The Suffering. Game that I think is really good. Aiden thinks really good. Liz, you also think is really good.
I really enjoyed it.
Genuinely really love this game.
Yeah, I think it's fantastic. And then there's its sequel, The Suffering. Ties That Bind. Released in North America at September 26, 2005. And over here, October 28, 2005. So, it released about a year after the first one.
And instead of being about prison crime, it's about Baltimore crime.
Yeah. Baltimore's a fucked up place, I guess.
I guess. I was asking people, I was like, is Baltimore just like this? And they're like, yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah, I was like, wow, I thought everything was in Talk's head, and when they get to the Baltimore, it was not. And everyone's like, no, Baltimore's just like that. There's monsters everywhere. I was like, oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. Baltimore's a fucked up place.
Opinion time?
Opinion time.
So, I think Ties That Bind, it's a notably weaker experience.
This game sucks ass.
And
actively ruins stuff for me about The Suffering. I think The Suffering should have been its own game, and Ties That Bind shouldn't have existed.
As a game, I think it's a lot more fun.
As a game, it feels like a downgrade. And then lore-wise, it feels like another downgrade.
That one I agree with.
Yeah,
but
lore-wise, it does so
fucks
much
shit
bad
up.
for The Suffering one. As a video game with its mechanics, there are some parts of it that make the game that is a worse time. There are parts of it that I'm like, you know what? Yeah, this does feel a little bit clever.
They're trying to be an action game.
Yeah.
This is not a horror game.
I get what it's trying to be, but I wanted more The Suffering 1, and it wasn't more The Suffering 1.
Nah.
This game was arse.
Hey, Hayden, if it makes you feel better, there was going to be a Suffering movie, but this game being so bad and everyone hating it so much got the movie cancelled.
I'm so glad there's other haters.
Most people are haters of this one.
My brothers. Holy hell. This game sucks.
I didn't think it was that bad.
Well, here's the thing. The reviews it got was like unanimous, like 7 out of 10. Which The Suffering 1 got like 8s.
Like, after playing it and, like, getting what the game wants me to do, I'm like, yeah, as a video game, this is mid as hell. Far out.
The Suffering Ties That Bind is a game I don't think anyone would ever care about or think about.
Don't play it.
If it wasn't for the first one.
Yeah, it's like, here's the thing. When I say I had fun, them trying to be like, this is a third-person shooter.
Yeah.
This isn't a horror game that's a third-person shooter. It succeeds in being a mid-third-person shooter.
Yeah.
I was going to say about the third-person shooter point. I feel like it wants you to first-person.
Yeah, no, I agree.
There's a ton of times where the game feels too tight. Where I'm like, it feels like it wants me to be in first-person.
Hey, can I talk about my biggest issue with the game? I know we're skipping like 15 chapters.
Sure.
That helicopter fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, the helicopter fight was bullcrap.
Yeah, do you like barely any indication that you're meant to shoot the helicopter? Because I was like, oh, there's a mounted gun. Do you want me to go to that mounted gun,
That's what
right?
I'm saying. Go to in my brain, I'm like, okay, the evil white woman is in the helicopter that I have to kill. For being, there's a mounted gun up there.
Mounted gun beat helicopter?
How do I get the mounted gun? It's after you kill the helicopter.
Yeah.
No,
why?
In that fight, I was so frustrated because I beat the helicopter and then I died to the waves of enemies that happened after. So what I did is I reloaded, went back, grabbed the rocket launcher that was in that stage.
I was thinking about doing that,
and
but
I was like,
didn't.
All 3 kills the helicopter and easy.
Okay.
Right. Because, yeah, so when I was doing it, so, hey, again, I also did have Ties That Bind as a kid. I played through it once, went, yeah, nah, Suffering 1 is so much better.
Exactly.
That's the one I'm going to keep replaying.
That's what I'm saying.
Also, I don't know, I think just because, hey, this is what was around me, I've got the Suffering 1 on Xbox and Suffering 2 on PS2.
How does this not annoy you?
You think it doesn't?
Yeah.
You think this doesn't royally piss me off and it hasn't for like 20 fucking years?
Well, now you know the games are reasonably priced, so...
Yeah, but also I'm like, I don't really want to get another copy of Ties That Bind.
You get another copy of The Suffering for PS2.
Yeah, but I've got the better version of it already.
When we go to Japan.
What? The game never came out in Japan.
Oh, fuck!
Yeah, dude, I'm just like, oh yeah, no, Wikipedia doesn't have a Japanese release date listed. Because, yeah, these are made by American studios. They weren't releasing all their stuff in Japan.
Oh, Lamau, this is... Wait, The Suffering is Japanese Mother 3?
Yeah!
This is Mother 3 for Japan.
But yeah, so like...
We are being very loud this episode.
Good.
I'm gonna yell because this game sucks.
Yeah, so like, yeah, when
It's
I
short,
was...
what the fuck?
Yeah, when I was doing that helicopter scene, I'm like, okay, well, there's infinite, like, shotgun ammo just down there. I can hide behind these, like, little pillars and keep poking out, shooting.
Are those things supposed to be infinite?
Yeah.
I only found that out on the last boss. Because, like, I wish I knew. Because the shotgun's my favorite weapon in this game. Because easy. Like, the shotgun's so much stronger than everything else. Specifically in this game as well, every other weapon feels so weak.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, at least in the first game, they sponge a little bit. But, like, you can still kill things with them.
Yeah.
But in this game, no. It's just, you need, like, 2 or 3 whole mags to kill something.
Oh, too many human enemies. Too many human enemies.
This game has way too many human enemies.
You don't see the monsters nearly enough.
Yeah. Like, so... In this game, like... I'm like, oh yeah, I'll use some of the other weapons. I'm like, cool. Melee weapons? Hey, guess what?
You can only hold 2 weapons!
Yeah.
Why?
I don't...
This game sucks!
Do you know why? Halo is a pretty popular game.
This Halo game, we need to kill it.
Halo 1, like, the original Halo trilogy are good. Like, they are genuinely good games.
I never played them.
But, like, here's the thing. They did wonders. They did some amazing things in terms of how they influenced shooters on consoles.
Not this game, not this game.
And also just how they influenced shooters in general. They also did some amazing things in how they influenced shooters in general that I fucking hate.
Yep.
Because...
I love weapon limits.
I hate that you can only hold 2 weapons. I hate that you can't store healing items.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck that. Yeah, you go over 2 of them, and it's like, oh, you use 1 of them, but you have a little bit of health still left. And then they use both when you wanted to save the second.
Yeah. It's like, no, give me Give me my max pain painkillers.
Since
Give me my suffering 1 painkiller.
Since you can only hold 2 weapons, I kept running out of ammo.
Yeah.
And at that point, it's like, well, now I have to pick up the enemy's gun and use that. But it's not a shotgun.
Yeah.
So what's the point?
Like
I use monster mode a lot more in this game because I'm like, I need to use it.
yeah.
I think it wants you to use it more.
Oh, it
too.
wants you to.
Yeah.
At least, like, because doing enough good things, I got the bar up enough and I got spacebar upgrades.
Yeah.
Took me forever to figure out how to use the gun one, by the way.
Hold it.
Yeah. I just never ended up using that one. You hold it and then aim.
Is that how it was? Because the way I was doing it, I was holding spacebar and then just spamming left click. I didn't know how, if that...
No, you don't need to press left click.
Okay. Because in my head, I was like, oh, he enters a stance and then I can spam left click to fire the bullet. That's how it made sense to me.
Yeah.
But, like, game sucks.
Yeah. But yeah, like running through, it's like I'll shotgun, grab that, keep going that, and then like I'd swap out my other one for like whenever I'd see the like unmounted heavy machine gun, I'm like, cool, pick that up, use that for a bit, and then that can just swap around to other shit. Weirdly enough, every machine gun in this game, except for the heavy one, dog shit.
Yep. That's what I'm saying.
The sawn-off shotguns, they're pretty good, but they're just different utility.
The shotgun's great.
Both shotguns are really good. The revolver is basically just a far-range shotgun.
Yeah. Weirdly enough, like when in the sections where I'm fighting a ton of human enemies, I'm like, I don't want to use their machine gun. I want to use their handgun because that's a better gun.
Yeah.
Like it's more consistent and does more damage, which is weird. I'm like, why? Normally, machine guns are usually one of the better weapons in games because it's like, oh yeah, good reach and does good DPS. No, they're dog shit in this.
And they're just ammo sinks. And then
Yeah.
you have a weapon. Half of your weapons have no ammo. And it's like, what's the point of carrying this anymore?
Yeah. It's like, fuck. It's so dumb and bad. And like,
That's what I'm
yeah.
saying.
And
Melee on mouse 3?
yeah!
That was okay. I was fine with that.
You shouldn't be.
I don't know why.
Do you want to use mouse 3 for anything?
I
Mouse 5 is not used in this game.
No.
mean, it could have been mouse 5, but like...
I would have been fine with mouse 5.
I don't know. I didn't care about that. I was complaining about everything else.
I was okay with mouse 4 at this point, so just use mouse 5.
Because I was having some amusement with, like, say there was, like, the thingamajig with the lock on it, where I'm like, oh, I need to smack this with my gun so I can open it.
Yeah.
It's like, huh, oh, I was too close to it, let me back up a bit. Huh, oh, I was
Yeah.
too close to it, let me back up a bit. Huh, oh, I'm still too close to it, let me back up even more. And then I finally hit it.
Yeah, like from whenever I'd see that, I'm like, okay, cool. First person, aim at it, do it. Because otherwise I just miss every single time.
Yeah.
But yeah, also, just quickly, to kind of bring a little bit of levity, there's one more... Actually, I think there's 2 more weapons in the game. I think they also have the Gonzo gun. I didn't find it. But they do have a weapon that when I was reading through like trivia and Easter eggs, I'm like, that's not real. This is some good old school like lies playground rumor.
Yeah.
And then like I see other people talk about it, I'm like, huh. And then I look it up and it's like, oh, here's a video of how to get it. I'm like, huh. And that looks even faker. I'm like, no, I do it. So what you need to do is, at the start of the game where you go
is
into
this
the
what you
portrait-
meant by like talk at the start of the game and then something happens?
No,
towards
that's
the
something
end?
else.
Oh my god.
So at the start of the game, when you go into like the pawn shop, and then you go into the back room and you open the bathroom door. There's a dude in there, and then he gets shot by the ghostman, and then Slayer opens the other door,
I think so.
and you meet the dude who's like, "Oh, hey, talk, my brother," and he escorts you through Baltimore for a bit.
I fucking love that guy.
Yeah. So in that bathroom where the guy gets shot, you need to go in there, turn off the lights, turn on the tap, flush the toilet 3 times, turn the tap back off, turn the light back on, go out front, and there will be hidden what is called a swazzle stick, which is like a toothpick with like 2 olives on it. That will be hidden. You need to shoot that. You then keep playing the game for a bit. You know the part where like, and then you go with this guy and you go through a bit, and you know how it's like, oh, the Slayers are coming out of this like hole. You go past it, and then you're like, "Oh, we're trapped in this room." And then a Slayer busts through the wall.
Mm-hmm.
If you do it right, a Slayer won't bust through the wall. A man in a legally distinct Kool-Aid Man costume will bust through the wall with this fucking giant toothpick with olives on it. Start fighting you. You kill him. He drops it. You can pick that up. That kills Slayers in one shot. Makes them explode. It does so much fucking damage. It is really strong melee weapon.
This sounds so fake.
This isn't real. You're lying to.
Real.
You're lying to me.
I did it. I'm like,
You're
what the
lying.
fuck is this?
No.
Sounds so fake.
No, you're lying to me.
No, this is legit.
You're perpetuating this rumor.
I trust Fat.
Calum, fucking put up a photo of this right fucking now. Put up a photo of, I forget the dude's name, but of the...
Legally distinct Kool-Aid Man.
I will send you the fucking photo. Just remind me when you're doing this edit. Cause no, it's legit.
That sucks.
Yeah.
That is genuinely you pushed the truck to get Mew.
Yeah, no, that's why, when I first
wish
saw it,
I had this weapon.
that's why when I saw it, I'm like, oh, this is fake. Because, the guy who... Sure, it's in game facts, but, maybe they don't necessarily catch everything. Whatever. Then I see a second entry about it. I'm like, why are two people talking about this dumb bullshit? Oh, hang on.
Is it real?
Is it real? Oh, it is real. What
I'll
the
search
fuck?
this up later.
It's real. I believe.
It's real.
I believe.
But yeah. Yeah, no, game bad still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So gameplay we've talked about.
Yeah.
The fuck ass story that I hate.
Just one thing I do want to talk about the gameplay. I hate that, okay, I don't know why, but now you can crouch. Sure, I guess.
It didn't add anything.
No.
It's
And
like-
also, if you want to do dodge rolls, you now need to crouch and then dodge roll,
Yep.
which,
They made it so that you can dodge roll forward and back, but that also felt useless. And it felt even more useless because the burst movement was slower than the first game.
yeah. I still did use it for, oh, enemy right in front of me, I'm going to dodge roll back, so that way that does kind of change your hitbox enough. That's oh, yeah, you can dodge. But, yeah, it wasn't as useful. I mean, it wasn't useful that much in either way.
It's used specifically for levels you want to crouch under certain things to
Yeah.
progress.
I'm trying to think if there was any other boss fights. There's the Hunter Man. You got Final Man.
Yeah.
Helicopter.
Hunter Man was...
Big Worm.
Hunter Man was, really annoying, because it's just,
Yeah.
the dogs. Also...
I ran out of ammo, so I just started meleeing him.
Yeah. Also, hey, I wasn't going to do... I was thinking about doing another run, but I'm like, no, I'm not going to do it. If you're on the evil route, you fight the pimp instead.
Yeah, I assume so.
Okay.
And
I assume you fight the pimp instead of the dog guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
which I'm like, why is...
If you're evil, you kill pimps?
Why, if you're evil, you kill this man? Because that man is a lot worse.
I mean, I'm pretty sure the Hunter Man is a slave owner.
As soon as I said it, I'm like, hang on.
They're both bad.
They're both really bad, and I don't want to get into the ethics of which one is worse.
Let's not try to power scale bad people.
Yeah. But the pimp was was like very creepy and unsettling. I don't like
He
him.
killed every woman.
Yeah.
The pimp would just show up every now and again, says pimp stuff, and like leaves, and I'm like, cool. Okay,
He doesn't
man.
say pimp stuff. He says some very unsettling.
Early 2000s sexism.
Okay, well, like other things, but like
And also like the scenes, like parts of him like going like saying like, oh, come back here, boy. Let me put you in a dress. I think you'd like it.
I don't remember that line.
He says that to your son who was running away from him.
Oh, I don't remember that line.
Um,
Okay, I hate this guy now.
yeah.
Well, I hated him before, but like
Cover your tracks. Cover your tracks.
even more. Like,
Yeah.
Of course, I hate this guy. I hate the game.
Don't hate the game, hate the player. As Blackmore keeps saying.
Shut up, Blackmore.
Fucking Blackmore.
The only redeeming factor about Blackmore is that whenever he talked, I would laugh at him because I'm like, your voice is so deep.
Oh,
It's
God.
Michael Clark Duncan.
Okay, so like
don't know who that is.
We're onto the plot now.
Yeah.
I like how they were trying to hide that Blackmore and Talk were different guys. Spoilers, by the way.
I didn't know.
But you get the one scene of Talk talking, and then Blackmore's also in the scene, and you're like, that's the same voice.
Yeah.
I think
They just shifted the bass a bit.
Yeah,
Like I think he like
Okay.
I think he does like a bit of a makes his voice a bit deeper for like Blackmore, and he kind of makes it a little bit lighter for Talk.
I think very specifically I didn't call that out because I was just mad they made Talk.
Talk should never talk.
Yeah, I'm like
He's a
he
silent
was
protagonist.
silent in the first game. Why make him speak now?
Yeah, like, you could just keep Talk a silent protagonist,
Yeah.
and then the Blackmore reveal kind of still works.
He's
Also,
still,
he only talks in flashbacks though,
Yeah.
he
which is
talk-
weird.
He talks like once.
He says
Does
looks
he
like
talk in-
trouble, and then when he's having the flashback with Calum and like at the gazebo, he talks there. And, like he
Okay.
go like he
Twice then.
yeah he says his name. He goes like, she's like, what'd you say your name was? He's like, oh, people call me Talk, but you can call me T
Oh.
or something like that. And she's like, what kind of name is Talk?
This game sucks.
Yeah.
This game sucks.
Like, they took all the cool stuff I liked about the first game narrative-wise and just shredded it.
What if not in Lehead,
Except
No,
for,
but it's-
except for Blackmore.
Blackmore in Lehead?
Blackmore in Lehead.
And you are always at fault for killing wife because it was your scary alter ego that killed wife.
Yeah.
The entire game, I was so confused. I can see it making a little more sense if you got the neutral ending, but I got the good ending, so...
Yeah, so like the good ending, they're like, okay, well, we need to do something to make it so it's not Talia's fault. And so it's like, yeah, in that cutscene, he's just like, I didn't want you to kill them. I just wanted, like, I guess the idea is like he's like, oh, I wanted you to rough them up, scare them. I didn't want you to kill them. And that's why he's like, yeah, they weren't supposed to die, but because of the circles we travel in, that just happens. Which is like, that seems like that's a fucking cop out and a half.
Yep.
And also, that's the thing I wanted to check, because it's like, when you start the game, it goes, oh, hey, you have a save from The Suffering.
Yeah.
Do you want to say you got the good ending, neutral ending, or evil ending? He goes, oh, I didn't mean to kill them. And I'm like, well, that's in the good ending. If I chose that I got the evil ending and then got the good ending, well, I killed them. I know I did. Does he still say that? What does he what would he say?
No, because time is different based on how evil you are at the present.
Well, because like throughout because like I did play a little bit with the evil starting. It's like, oh hey, you get different intro cutscenes. And Carmen does go, yeah, you're a piece of shit who killed us.
Damn.
And your flashbacks in at least your own house like reflect that you killed your family. And from what I read online, it's like, if you go through the good route, she's like, I don't forgive you, but at least you now, like, you're turning it around now. Like, points for trying.
A
Points
for effort.
like, hey, congratulations, you're now a good person, but like, for fuck's sake,
Why now? Why not earlier?
I'm still not going to forgive you.
Yeah.
Well, you're dead, wife.
Yeah.
Bad game. Holy moly.
And like, yeah, the neutral ending, it's like, that explains the neutral ending in The Suffering 1. That's the only good story thing that that binds.
Yeah,
does for
Blackmore accidentally killed my wife.
that, but also like, oh, why does my boy, when he sees me accidentally kill my wife, drown his brother and jump out the window?
Drugs.
Oh, it's because my evil alter ego has been selling him crack.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I hate when that happens.
What a dumb game.
Yeah,
oh
no.
my god.
Yeah, it's like just the introduction of Blackmore ruins
ruins
so much.
It like, that ruins Talk stuff.
Yeah.
But like, the monsters as well not being tied to Carne Island anymore.
Yeah, no, the fact that it's like, oh yeah, everywhere's fucked up now.
Yeah, because I'm like,
Or it's
for
just
for me,
Talk
it's like, The Suffering is so good because it's like, all the bad stuff it's Carnate Island's evil. Like, it's the island itself.
Yeah.
When you leave the island, you leave the bad stuff.
which is what the first game was implying.
Yeah. It should have ended there. There shouldn't have been more.
No.
Because now it's just, you're in the streets of Baltimore. Why?
Baltimore fucked up.
I didn't know until now.
Yeah, but it's like,
But-
okay,
but they're trying to be like, Oh, Baltimore's even more fricked up than Carney Island,
Like,
am I
what the
right?
fuck's gonna happen when we go to Detroit? Is that just
Racism.
What is that? Just doom?
No, that's what the robots are.
Where they become human?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This game's dog water.
Yeah, it's
A lot less interesting than the first game. At least this game performed better, but like even with the performance issues, at least I was thinking about that first game.
yeah. Like
This game felt like triple the length just because it was boring.
but it's actually shorter,
The
This game was so
NPCs never worked.
didn't they?
I got a couple to work.
The amount of times they would walk into a wall and then slowly turn, and I'm like, I'm waiting, man.
Oh, okay, so that reminds me. So yesterday morning, I was hungover as shit. Hayden stayed over at our apartment after the party. I was trying to get this game to work. He saw my fucking struggles, where my PC was fine. I opened the game, moved my mouse.
It would like teleport.
It would teleport.
Damn.
I would leave the game. I was like, okay, maybe something's up with my mouse settings. Leave the game, go to my PC, it's fine. Go back to the game. I was like, oh, okay, maybe it's a graphic setting. You said there's issues with graphic settings. I changed graphic settings.
They wouldn't apply.
I press apply, reopen graphic settings. It didn't apply. 2 hours of me troubleshooting.
Jesus.
Eventually, me playing with the menus, exiting. I was like, oh, it's working now.
Yeah.
It just randomly fixed itself.
Yeah. I uninstalled the game 3 times.
Jesus.
This game would do that.
Like,
At least I got like 1 crash.
yeah. Like, I think I got like
I didn't check my
one.
total. I think I got 3.
Yeah, I think I only got one. Maybe
Yep, I got
second.
3.
It was like near the end of the game too.
Yeah. For me, setting it up, it's like, oh, like a little window came. I was like, oh, set your resolution, all that kind of stuff. I'm like, cool. Set appropriate resolution, all settings to basically max. Cool. I open the game up. It's like, cool, seems to be fine. Oh, it's my mouse is basically like I do like a full like table like swipe. It moves me maybe about 40 degrees. I'm like, that's not good. I'm like, okay, well, what? I'm like, well, what it might be is that like because this game is expecting a lower resolution, it's just not moving the mouse a lot, so I'm lower the resolution. Didn't fix it. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, let me just set to one of the default presets, set it to like ultra. Oh, cool, working. I'm not touching it again.
Yeah, because
Works perfectly fine.
After you said to use a preset, I just set it to the highest preset and it worked fine.
Yeah.
My issues, like, they came from the game itself.
Yeah.
I genuinely, I think these are the, like, worst pathfinding I've ever seen on NPCs.
Yep.
Every single one, the amount, I had to learn how the pathfinding worked and how me nudging myself into them would fix them.
God damn.
Because they would just stay in a corner. And I'm like, dog, I need you over there so you can trigger the thing so that the wall blows up or whatever and I can progress.
Yeah.
A fucking
The
white
amount of times in my head I was like, if I just killed you, would it fix things? I was gonna be evil. I could have been evil.
Blackmore in your head. That's the Blackmore in your head talking.
This was me. This had nothing to do with Blackmore. I'm like, I want that damn game to work.
Yeah, like for me, like the junkie, like that you escort, he kind of like his partner kind of like broke.
I
like,
hate the junkie
I hate
for
that guy
another
so
reason.
much.
My reasoning for hating him is so he keeps yapping whenever you're not near him,
Yeah.
right? He would clear the subtitles, and I'm like, man, I can't hear what important lore is happening because you said, "Oh, where are you?"
Yeah.
The only cool NPC was that religious guy that was like, "Oh, my brother talk." I'm
Yeah.
like, love him. He worked.
Yeah.
He could walk through a door by himself.
Yeah. Yeah, for me, all the other MP, like, yeah, he's like, I cleared the path for him, and then he just didn't follow me into, like, the next room, which I think I was, like, 2 rooms away from him getting killed by the mainliner as the introduction to it. Which, like, oh, hey, I love that. Oh, here are these monsters that are based on things that happened on Carnate Island.
That's also...
Here's them again, but just based on something different.
They're based on junkies.
Yeah, they're supposed to be drug addicts, but I'm like, no, that's not the point of them. They're not supposed to be this. They're supposed to be on Carnate Island only.
It's like, don't think of ways to just why you can use them again. It's
I
like,
hated as well the archives thing specifically was we found this book from like Carne Island, however they did it.
It was Clem's book.
Yeah, I know, but it was like now it's the white woman trying to like use his naming convention and explain things. And I'm like, this sucks. This isn't as cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't like having a southern gentleman tell you about like the history of this one inmate who people keep are saying that they can hear his screams late into the night.
Yeah, and it's like,
that's cool as hell.
you get some lore on like how it could be. You get to know more about this dude.
Yeah, and like the
now
guy's charismatic as well. His voice is great. Jordan,
White woman. You saw me post white woman jump scare as
Yeah.
my reaction to chapter 15.
Yeah.
yeah,
When you said white woman jump scare, the amount of times I kept thinking like, you help a guy and then Chud wife shows up and it's like, you did good talk. I'm like, shut up.
yeah, but that's not white woman jump scare.
I know it's not white woman, but it's woman jump scare.
So I don't want to help people now, wife.
Yeah,
I begrudgingly did it.
I'm going to talk about chapter lengths in this game. Every chapter's like 5 minutes except 2. Which are
Yeah.
half an hour.
No. Some of them was really short. Some of them were really long.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like the 2 that were half an hour.
Yeah.
And then all the others were like 5 minutes.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
It's a very inconsistent game.
I don't like it.
No.
This game is like, this is where I save scummed.
Oh yeah, I saved scum to hell and back.
The amount of times, because in the first game, I think it wouldn't properly, if you saved during combat, it wouldn't let you load right back into that same spot. You had to be out of combat.
Oh, yeah.
This game, it didn't care.
Mm.
So I would kill one thing, save. Kill one thing, save. I would save all the time because it would make, like, just another side note, fire enemies,
Yeah.
fire in general. Why does that almost kill me instantly and leave me on, like, no health? And then I have to, like, hit the auto regen to 25% or whatever. And then, like, I'm at that for 90% of the game.
Honestly, the more you talk, the more I'm glad I chose to play on easy.
I wish I did.
One of the things that I do find really funny is that, like, so when you get put on fire, when you, like, catch fire, I don't know if it's just the timing worked out every single time or if this is actually a mechanic. If you dodge roll, you put the fire out.
Huh.
I think it's a timing thing.
Maybe because I'm like, I got covered in stink gas from the mainliner. Let me dodge roll. Oh, yeah, that turns it off.
Maybe this thing, yes. I don't know. I was like, oh, not these frickers again. And I just ran past every single one I could.
Yeah.
This game wants you to fight enemies, and at points that gets really fucking annoying.
I don't like it.
So many times where it's like, oh, dead end monsters.
Yeah.
I'm here for 5 minutes.
The amount of times that stuff just wouldn't work.
Yeah.
And I would pull up the GameFAQs guide and it's like, this happens. And I'm like, no, it didn't.
I had that happen a couple times.
Yeah.
I just had to reload saves.
Yeah, I had to reload older saves so that the NPCs could do things properly.
Mm.
God. Just actually, this game is ass. It might be like one of the worst games I've played. The thing that saves it is like its length.
Yeah.
We balanced out the opinions today.
Oh,
We can't be too positive, just in case.
Yeah.
We need content. That's why Pat recommended Ties That Bind as well.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I do. I'm like, oh yeah, I know it's lesser. I forgot how bad it was. Because, you know, hey, I played it when I was like 10. And playing through again, I'm like, oh no,
this game is dookie dog crap.
This, like, why am I spending so much time fighting humans?
Yep.
In the first game, you fight like maybe 5 dudes.
A couple guards here and there.
Yeah.
You have one human boss fight with
Yeah.
the head of the prison.
Yeah. And like, okay, well, that's kind of like, you know, a neat-ish boss fight for
It
what this
stands out.
game is. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's fine. Also, like, hey, let's change the mechanics for no fucking reason. Let's remove you being able to hold multiple weapons.
Let's remove you being able to heal on the fly.
Yeah, it's like, to what end? Why? Why did you want that? Why?
It feels like they were trying to do a very specific thing with, like, difficulty. But they...
Fucked it up.
Yeah, they landed on their face. They stuffed it.
Yeah.
It's just... And then the endings are just kind of dumb.
Okay. For me, that last fight took me like 40 minutes or something.
That
'Cause
fight.
I looked up a walkthrough because I was like, am I supposed to hit Blackmore?
Yeah.
In monster mode? Because I'm like, I'm hitting him and it doesn't feel like it was doing anything. I don't, because the guide I watched, this was the only video guide I ever saw. They had like max good meter or whatever, so they had this lightning move,
Yeah.
and it 3-shot him.
Yeah.
It felt like my gun attack wasn't doing anything, so I had to right click him like 20 times, and that's where I found out about the ammo crates being infinite, because there's one with sawed off shoddy ammo.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then I save scummed here by, you know how they would like place down dudes? I would keep reloading until it placed a Slayer.
Okay.
Because I'm like, I'm not dealing with arsonists, I'm not dealing with the gun dude,
Yeah.
I'm not dealing with whatever the hell. Give me a normal ass enemy that I can walk around.
Yeah, like when I was doing that fight, like I did also just try and do it, you know, the same way that you did. Because I didn't realize that, electric. Because I did have the electric attack. I just didn't realize that was going to just 3-shot him.
I didn't think I saved enough people because the NPCs wouldn't let me.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like, the first time I did that, I'm like, oh, here's a Slayer that. By the way, one of the other mechanics this game introduces is enemies that can only die to your monster mode.
Oh, fuck them!
Which I'm like, it's okay.
It's like, I get the idea on paper, but like, fuck that.
It is until you get to the big worm fight, and then you get the enemy that only has 2 normal enemies, and it's like, okay, I need to run around to find something else to charge my monster meter.
Yeah, it's like, oh, here's an enemy that can only die to monsters. Okay, I just need to wait for it to summon its non-tough versions, kill them, do that a couple times. Okay, now I can kill
Okay,
this
well,
thing.
yeah. That was a little silly because that
Yeah.
felt like wasting ammo, but like,
Yeah.
like I get what they're intending for that type of enemy.
Yeah.
It's just, again,
It's not done
didn't
well.
stick it.
But yeah, so in that Blackmore fight, I saw that. I'm like, okay, well, these are just ads. I'm going to kill them and then keep trying to shoot Blackmore because, it seems to be doing something. He disappears afterwards. I'm like, oh, there's no way. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm supposed to kill him in the monster mode.
You hit
Wish
him
I
like-
didn't kill that monster slayer.
Yeah, that's why I reloaded.
I have to restart the fight.
Yeah. I would make
And
sure
the game
there was-
crashed.
I think it also crashed for me as well at one point during that.
It was like, it took forever. It crashed. I then rebooted. I restarted the game. Let's continue. I saw a regular speed loading screen, which like, hey, that's another thing. The loading screens in both games are really cool. They have like a lot of, like, they have a cool poem on there. And they look interesting and they help set the vibe.
Computer too good. I only
computer-
saw like 2.
Yeah, they
And
last for like,
I saw them when they crashed.
yeah, it's like, yeah, they last for like half a fucking second because, yeah, computers loading them too fast. I got to see the final loading screen in its full, and I got to read it and then look at the details because of how long it was taking to load. I'm like, And then it gets in. I'm like, cool. I jump up, and then the screen goes black and it just has like Torque's, like a PNG of Torque's face just flashing, and I'm like, oh, this is a loading screen for when you're not supposed to see a loading screen. Cutscene loads. I'm like, I skip. Oh, it's doing it again. I'm here for like a solid minute. And then like I get into the fight and it's chugging. I'm like, this is gonna crash any second. I kill the Slayers, get to the get my beast mode going. I'm like, cool. Press C. He goes, ah! All right. I'm gonna leave this for tonight.
I didn't have that, but I did have a thing of, like, I got killed because I'm like, this fight's stupid and dumb. And this was like around the point where I figured out how to skip that. I went to skip it, and then it just started replaying a certain bit of dialogue over and over and over and over and over.
Yeah, that
and
happened.
over.
I had that happen a few
And
times
I
this
was
game.
like, Lamau, I guess I won't skip the death thing and just watch it every time. At least with this game, when it died, it didn't brick my computer.
Damn.
Because like when the other game died, I couldn't press the Windows key and like get to Task Manager.
Nah.
I just held the button and turned it on and off again.
Okay,
Control Alt Delete.
I didn't try it. I just
Yeah, that's what I did every
Yeah.
time.
I just assumed it wouldn't work because if I could click on Task Manager, but it wouldn't open in front of it.
Yeah.
So I couldn't do anything.
What I would do is Control-Alt-Delete, open Task Manager, like Alt-Tab to it, press E because for some reason it's called Engine. And like to make sure I'm on the right one, I'd like Alt-Tabbing brings up like the kind of view in front. So I could see in that preview image, oh, I'm highlighted on it. Alt-Tab back to it, press Delete, and it would shut down.
It wouldn't even let me like get a preview. It would like fully wouldn't let me do anything.
Yeah.
At least with Ties That Bind, it still did that, but I could do Windows tab and create the new desktop. Pull up Task Manager there, and then kill it.
Okay.
I think that helped with me being on 2 monitors because Task Manager would open up on my first monitor. So I
Right.
could just go over to that.
This only, thankfully, needed to only be done once because every other time the game crashed, it just closed itself. And I'm like, wow, this game actually kind of works.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yay.
I wish it functioned in other ways.
So yeah, the endings. You either defeat Blackmore, you and Blackmore on this, as it's always been, or Blackmore becomes you and White Woman survives.
And yeah, a white woman survives, and
Somehow.
Blackmore's just like, yeah, you are now my wife.
I got new wife now.
This game sucks.
She's white.
Yeah.
And then in good ending, your wife is like, "You did it, T."
We really are the ties that bind.
Oh yeah, Blackmore
was
says,
laughing
"Oh,
so
I
hard at
am
that.
the ties that
No,
bind."
no,
These are the ties that bind.
Yeah,
us.
you walk up into the room and it's like, these are the ties that bind us. I'm like, whoa!
It's the one thing.
And then after I kill him, I don't know if it was after I kill him or before you do the fight, but you find out he's all in your head, and I'm like, oh, it's all in the head, because the rest of the game wasn't all in the head.
It's all in the head.
It wasn't all in the head.
It's like what?
It's all real.
It's like, mate, based on chronologic, like, hey, when things came out, you'd already seen Fight Club. Why are you choosing now to rip it off? When did actually? Hang on, no. When did the Fight Club PS2 game come out? Because
what
is
does
that
the Fight Club PS2 game do? That's different.
Fight Club's in the head.
no? It's
Oh.
just like I'm like, this is just, oh, they're just doing Fight Club. Well, that came out in 1999. Fight Club on PS2 was 2004. November 2004. So, yeah, between Suffering 1 and 2, Fight Club on PS2 came out.
Oh my god, it's all in the head.
It's all in the head.
I wish this game was all in the head. Do we have anything else to say about it?
Okay, the thing that saved it, partially for me, I was like, this game is playable. The Doctor shows up on the TV screen sometimes. I was like, that's my favorite guy.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Why is he back?
I don't know, this game is ass, dude!
Yeah, I don't like the 2 new evil men.
Yeah, no, they're not. They're not charismatic. They aren't as like appealing or fun, and they are just wildly, just both very evil.
Yeah.
Because like in the first one, it's like, okay, you have Hermes, who he's like, oh yeah, I'm the gas man. I liked killing, inmates, and I wanted to taste the gas for myself. I'm an arsehole.
Yeah, I'm like, sure. Like,
there's-
I hate you,
yeah.
but yeah, you make sense.
And then you have Horace, who's just like, yeah, I was an inmate. I did fucked up things. And I regret it, but like, this place does things to you. Don't let this place get to you. Try and still be yourself. And, I'll help you out. It's like, okay, cool. There's your law rep and your chaos rep.
Yeah.
And Killjoy is out over there just going like, fucking zippity dee. What's inside your head, boy?
I'm neutral.
Not really. He's just kind of like, I'm just doing whatever.
Do my diagnosis.
And then like in 2, it's just like, okay, we've got a slave owner who would let's hunt down slaves and then would feed them to his dogs. And then we got a rapist pimp
Yeah.
who was
Which is-
also a mad serial killer.
It's like kidnap women and stuff.
Yeah. It's like,
His design's cool by having the woman inside his coat, but
Yeah.
that's about it.
And then you have Blackmore, who's all in the head.
It's all in the head.
all on the head. One thing I did find funny is just like, so in the Suffering one, as soon as he gets into his cell, Talk takes off his shoes for some reason. Don't know why. He just takes them off, throws them at the wall.
Noticed that.
For free?
Yeah, and then like he's walking through the game and he's barefoot.
Damn,
Yeah.
we got the dog. Who the hell?
Yeah, and then like when you're in the opening cutscene of 2, like when he's getting like wheeled in, like you can look down and see, oh yeah, he's still got bare feet, right? You can see his toes.
Check his dogs.
And then when they take him into the room where, you know, White Woman first appears and talks to him, he's got shoes on.
Oh,
He's got shoes on for the rest of the game. It's like, why did they give him shoes?
they must have felt like his toes were cold.
Like, he's still in the same, like, singlet and, like,
Prison
Yeah, same pants. People comment on it.
Yeah, but they're like, we need to give this boy some shoes.
I didn't even know.
Don't know why.
Maybe the lack of shoes was all in their head.
Because it's like, he picks up the fucking, like, harness off, like, a soldier. So it's like, if it was a thing of, like, him going, okay, I'm gonna pick this up, and just for, they're like,
steal his shoes as
and,
well.
like, steal his shoes as well. It's like, as a thing of, like, okay, yeah,
Baltimore has a lot of glass on the floor. Be careful.
I mean, there's a lot of junkies around, so, you know, use syringes.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I could get it, like, if they kind of just did that, or if they still just left him barefoot. I'm like, either of those two options would have been fine. Just between cutscenes, oh yeah, no, he's got the shoes on.
I would have never noticed. So.
Well, it's because, like, I know, like, in the first one, like, because he takes them off and he throws them at the wall, like, in the opening cutscene. I'm like, oh yeah, he's John McClaning it, you know, running around barefoot, and unlike Die Hard, they don't do anything with it. I'm alright. Whatever. I'm going to give this 10 seconds of thought. And then in 2, I'm like, hang on. This guy's wearing shoes now. When did that happen?
Looks at toes.
Because I noticed it like 70% of the way through the game. I'm like, hang on.
The shoe spawned on him. This ruins my immersion.
Because, like, yeah, in the first one, you can hear,
Now,
like,
this is what ruins the
like,
game.
the footstep sounds. Like, oh, that sounds like their foot.
Difference?
Yeah, they sound like feet hitting, like, metal. Or, like, feet hitting concrete. Rather than, like, boots.
Huh. I never noticed.
Yeah, but in the second one, they're like, no. I'm like, what is this one weird... Why is this detail here? And also, why is it bothering me? It's just weird.
All in their head.
All on the head. Shoes aren't. Shoes are all in the feet.
Notes time. Chapter 1. At one point, I like walked past where I was supposed to go because it didn't trigger yet.
Yep.
There was just an empty doorway, and I could see the skybox. And I was like, huh. I walked in and fell. And then when I reloaded the save and like went back to it, like I couldn't go back to it because I couldn't get to that hallway because I wasn't supposed to. I had another instance again with dumb ass NPC stuff. One of them just stood in the doorway.
Yeah.
And I couldn't progress. I had to reload an old save.
Speaking of NPCs, how did you feel about, like, oh, here's the lady who did the book from the first game as an NPC you can now help?
Yeah.
That was a thing? I didn't even notice.
Consuelo.
Consuelo. The woman who's, like, in one of the cages when you go back to that facility.
Oh, is this the one you let off on the boat?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh.
Her husband's the guy, the CEO that you help out at the end of the last game.
Oh, sick.
And she's the one who's writing, like, the history about the island.
I never clocked that.
Yeah.
That's hype.
That's fine.
Also, one of the things I had noticed that bugged the shit out of me, the subtitles weren't always right.
Nope. Yep.
Why?
Like,
this game is bad!
because, like, I noticed, and the time that it got to me the most, because I was like, no, you're doing something here, but you did it wrong at some point, because, like, the warden, when you're escorting him, like, when you find enemies, he just goes, oh, now that's a display of power. In the subtitles, it goes, that's a vulgar display of power. I'm like, oh, like the Pantera album. You fucked up your own reference. There's no reason for him to say that unless it's a reference, and you fucked it up. Why'd you use that take? Why didn't you tell him to do it again?
There were a bunch of times where there was stuff in the subtitles that they didn't say. There was one instance where, like, the words were shuffled in a different order. And I'm like, why?
It's like fucking what? Like, okay, sure, maybe like, hey, as they're reading it, they deliver it differently or they say it a little bit differently, and you're like, that's fine. That means you still do have to go back and change the subtitle track if the voice actor says something different and that's the take you're going with.
No.
Game sucks.
Yeah, and
another thing, kind of 2 points in one. Whenever you're like in a section of like combat and you like clear a certain thing, you have to wait for the next wave. There was one specific one where like Blackmore was there talking between every wave, and it was like kill the enemies, and then you would have to just sit there and wait, and then Blackmore would
was
say
it the
his
one
thing.
with the fire on the stairs?
I can't remember.
Because that one was annoying, because it
Yeah.
was like, you waiting for the fire to go out? There must be a more creative way. And it's like, I've tried!
All of this
Yeah.
game, it just blends into one like bad.
I mean,
Like-
it was for me, because I played it in one sitting, but
Yeah.
still.
For me, again as well, another thing similar to that, you like those enemies that you can only kill in monster mode, you like go and kill them, and then of course there's another wave, of which there's another one of those enemies that come, but the time between the waves is so long that your timers run out,
yeah,
so you have to like cancel early so that you only need to kill like one enemy to enter monster mode again.
yeah. Like,
It's like, it's so dumb.
it got to the point where, like, for fighting those ones, I'd kind of just go, "Oh, that's its death animation." Quickly press C before it like fully, like I see it fully die, because I'm like, I need to save as much of this as possible because I know there's another one,
Yeah.
but I just not gonna have enough time to fight it. And oh fuck, speaking of the monster versions, the trigger men or whatever the fuck, I hate those motherfuckers more than the
Ones like
mainliners.
crawling around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why you?
They
like,
are worse marksmen. They're more annoying
Yeah,
marksmen.
they're more annoying because you like literally cannot avoid getting hit.
Yeah.
And in a game where you can't stock up healing items, it's like, what do you want me to do? Legitimately.
And like, it's also like, oh, they also have an attack that just knocks you on your ass, and then they can attack you.
The amount of times I got like these monsters are running Oki.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, and it's like I can't block in this game,
Nah.
so I'm getting feeling shredded.
Yeah. So it's like, as soon as I'd see them, I'm like, fucking grenades, molotovs. I'm not dealing with you. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Oh, you're like a big, monster version of it. Fuck. I have to get in to deal with you.
Exactly.
And it's gonna be a pain in the ass because I'm gonna just eat so much damage.
Yeah, exactly. You come out of every fight at the like minimum health regen because you keep getting hit to like one shot level.
Yeah.
Holy hell.
Like, they wanted this game to be more actiony, but they made the action bad. Fuck it. Game sucks.
Horrible game.
Yeah.
Genuinely horrible. I wish I could
This is the suffering.
Ties that bind.
Yeah.
I want to delete that from my memory. Like, legitimately, the first game is phenomenal. But this one is arse. Like,
It does.
like
It would be one thing if it was just a bad sequel. It's like, hey, sometimes you get those. It's a game
the game
that
itself is bad to play.
Yeah, it's a game that its story makes the first one worse.
Yeah.
It's like, how the fuck did you manage to make something that bad?
Yeah, so I'm straight up like, this game isn't real.
Yeah,
Not for me.
it's not canon.
No.
And like, here's the thing. The moment, like, for a good chunk of it, like, moment to moment gameplay, I'm like, this is not that bad.
It's
This is fine. I'm not suffering TM.
Its average was still worse because you had to like help a lot of NPCs and none of them worked.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that's just me or the port or whatever, but
Honestly, I think that might be a little bit bad luck because, like, I worked on my machine. TM.
literally every single NPC.
Yeah.
I like. Did you know that like if you walk into the NPC, depending on the angle you do it at, they then move in a different way afterwards?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I had to learn that.
It didn't come up for me.
Yeah,
I didn't have to deal with it.
I had to learn this dumb mechanic because they didn't want to walk on their own. So I'm like, okay. It got to a point where like there was one section where it's like you're going back into the prison. I'm pretty sure this NPC is like he needs to walk down to trigger the start so the wall blows up. He didn't.
Oh, yeah.
He just wouldn't. No matter how hard I tried.
Can I also say, speaking of the prison, the dudes with like the flashlight in their faces
I hate them.
and the guys who are supposed to be solitary confinement.
Hate them.
I hate them. They
Is the
suck.
solitary confinement one again?
The one that was like on the stilt that had the cockroaches in its guts.
Hate them.
Oh, just the bad slave owner one.
Yeah, it's just a worse version of that.
Yeah.
Because it shoots explosives and...
That one was just, whatever. You don't see many of them. The dude with the head flashlight on his head, that one was like more annoying because they're tanky as hell. And they do so much
Yeah,
damage.
they're tanky as hell and do mad amount of damage.
At least they're kind of blind, so you can get the jump on them
Yeah,
or just run past them.
Yeah, you can stealth mission them.
Yeah.
But
Which
fuck
I
that.
hate stealth missions.
Get excited for next month when we play Metal Gear.
Lamau, no.
No. Yeah. There is...
You know a game's bad when I'm like, is this worse than Xenoblade 2?
Well,
But
okay. So,
no, because Xenoblade 2 is 60 hours long. If
yeah,
this
at
game
least
was
this is 6.
if
Yeah.
this game was fucking quintuple the length or whatever, then yeah, maybe this one would be worse.
Yeah.
But like, holy hell.
Yeah, like, I want to say, like, the hour or two that's, like, you know, chapter, like, 5 to, like, maybe 10-ish, I'm just pulling that out of my ass, and I don't actually know what that covers. I feel like that's a okay game.
At best, this game's mid as hell.
Yeah. It's just the bad parts of this thing is so bad.
So dog crap.
I'll probably play it again.
I'm not. I'm
I
gonna
won't.
delete it.
Not anytime soon.
I'm straight up gonna delete it.
They're 30 megabyte games, so I'll forget.
They're 30?
Yeah.
Damn, alright.
This is, what's that, like 5 centimeters?
Yeah, they're old games.
So, like,
Well, fair enough. I probably saved enough times to be like triple the size of the game itself.
I also like it, when it's... I don't remember if 2 does it, but I
It
know
was
1
like
does
a billion kilobytes.
Yeah, it measures, like, how much space you have in kilobytes. It's like...
This is a big number, and I can't tell how it's changing.
Yeah. It's like I look at that, I'm like, I'm not even going to bother to try and figure out what it's trying to say.
Times have changed.
Yeah.
I was gonna delete this game like immediately after finishing it, but like, no, I wanted to talk first. I'm gonna delete it when I get
You
home.
wanted to talk?
I wanted to talk, yeah.
You wanted to talk?
This game sucks, legitimately.
I do like that they seem
I
to...
can't get across how bad it is. It's not fun.
Yeah.
It was never fun the entire way through. There was only like very slight moments. The doctor gave me happiness.
Yeah.
But like, he's on a TV screen for like 4 seconds and then I have to kill like 4 waves of enemies. And I'm like, what's the point? Why am I playing this? I thought of maybe not even finishing the boss for this episode. I'm legitimately. But I was like, no, I need to finish it.
2 things. One, I find it really funny that somehow this is Hayden's ICP.
Yeah, I'm sure. I thought next month I was gonna.
This
hit
was just
Hayden with
such
that.
a bad game.
Yeah, and the other thing I want to say is, speaking of talk, I do like that they kind of indicate that that's not his name, that's a nickname.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh, what is his real name then? Doesn't,
Thomas.
Blackmore.
Yeah, Blackmore probably. But yeah, getting bad.
Game bad. First one, phenomenal. Second one,
Bad. Balances out. All
Yeah.
right. How was Chainsaw Man this week?
really good.
We're gonna see the movie.
Yeah, we're gonna see the movie. We're meant to be at dinner in 10 minutes.
Yeah,
and
so
I need,
why are you bringing up Chainsaw Man now?
Because I need to pick up Robin.
Why are you bringing up Chainsaw Man?
Okay. Because this is
Why were you like,
do,
how good's Chainsaw Man?
we do this every episode.
Yeah, we need to start earlier.
Okay, I expected this episode to be an hour shorter.
Yeah, because you didn't know how much hatred I had for this game.
Yeah, no.
We underestimated the hatred in your heart.
I
Well,
legitimately hate
Speaking
this
of
game.
hatred, next month.
What are we doing next month, Liz?
I saw text on your arm and I was wondering what that
I'm like,
was.
what is this? And the fact that you kept trying to hide it, I'm like, this is a bit. What is this?
I'm gonna take a photo and I'll send this to Calum.
So for reference, sports fans, Liz just took off her jacket, slammed her arm on the table, and her arm says, "Pat did this."
Okay, so
Do your villain monologue.
change of plans.
All right.
You hit me up a few weeks ago being like, okay, you didn't instantly respond to ICP. I should kind of be in the clear.
Yeah.
But Pat, that's not how I work. Patrick, my vengeance is never quick. My vengeance is something that we stew in.
Yeah.
It's something I didn't want to hit instantly. You know what? It's something we may not even hit this month. But I want you to be scared. You gave me a part of your past of Insane Clown Posse. I appreciate that. I understand more about you through that. But you and Hayden, you two don't understand me. You don't know my past. So before I cause you two great amounts of pain, I think you two need to delve into my past. That's why next month we are covering Kashimashi, Girl Meets Girl, Gonna Be Twin Tail, Boku Girl, and The Day He Becomes a Woman. We are doing the Gender Bend Power Hour.
I think I know Gonna Be Twin Tail.
That anime sucks.
I've
We
read
are
a bit of
doing
Kashimashi.
We are doing this next month,
Ooh.
and you guys will understand more of me by understanding the greatest gender bend of history.
I'm excited for this.
I'm not scared.
This is gonna be better.
You want me to be scared.
You are understanding my past before you be scared.
We're getting the visions before the boss fight.
Exactly. I need to ask you one thing. Have you watched Camphor?
I watched a bit of it.
Okay, good thing I didn't select that.
Yeah.
So we're doing Gonna Be Twin Tail instead. And if you want, we're going to throw in my webcomic so we can see how a magical girl trans shit works.
I can read that again.
Fair enough.
And then we have this one-shot I really like called Is It Strange to Feel Dysphoric After Coming Back from an Isekai? Because I want to read that again.
Fair enough.
You told me it was good.
So, Pat, do you want to lead us out?
Anything's better than the ties that bind.
Before I do that, I want to say I appreciate you taking us into your past. It'll be a great insight to who you are, and knowing and like a great insight to you before we met you. Liz, whatever you do after this, I am not scared. You think I haven't seen some of the worst there is? Do you not think that I also don't have other shit I could traumatize you two with? Motherfucker, I struggle to think that there is something out there that you could show me that would make me feel as much hate and vitriol as you do for ICP and as Hayden does for Ties That Bind. Something like that either is something that I have already experienced and have talked to you about, or is something that is so niche that I don't actually think is really going to hit as much as you would hope. So, on that note, I've been Gagey. I've been with Awesome and your most favorite gay. Together we are the gay team and we are taking you out of the gay zone.